let's begin Genso Wander again. It's been about a week now, which kind of sucks. Took Wednesday off. There we go. There it is. Back to the moon. Back to the moon. Yeah, I'll go for a long one. It's only 6 o'clock. I don't really have anything else planned for this. As I said, I expected that return to Castlevania to take at least 2 hours, but everything went so well until Death Stage, which was impressive in its own right. How are we looking? Volume good, chat? Are we good with volume? I don't have anything right now except my inventory. Okay. Touhou sort of takes quite a while, actually. There's a lot of characters. Did you read Kokodo's description? Her description of what? I think I'm just gonna watch her dance for a bit. The one on her equipment menu. I should probably bring her with me, huh? Come with me. And she's cute. This is important. Yeah, alright, sure. I just want to see what the requirements here are. This is an underground storage room inside Bunnyland where all sorts of items are stored. Various items are sent to the item testing field set up here. The items you possess will randomly change every time you go to a new floor. No Nito fusion. Item curses. Inventory space 20. Bring items no. Others preset items. What the fuck? That's gonna be weird. Alright, well, let me just deposit my materials, I suppose. Yeah. And my Nito points as well. There we go. So now I have big ol' nothing. So let's see what happens when I enter this underground storage room. She doesn't have anything. Okay. It's only 10 floors. It's only 10 floors. She's got a taco in her mouth. I hope that helps. Let's see. So everything changes, huh? Not free auto revive is great. She probably doesn't use that very often, though. Stop that. So, like last time, I'm gonna need to find a weapon. But the thing is, if it changes my items every single time, then I probably don't. I just need to find stuff. Oh, you get stuff when you start. Oh. Oh. That's not how, you know what? You know what? You do you, Ramo, you do you. A gun that was introduced to Japan, low accuracy and worse than the range. So hard to use, so it's recommended as a blunt weapon. Also, it can explode. What? Okay. What the hell is going on in here? You will be constantly watched by the Supreme Judge of Paradise, Akishiki Yamazanda, so be good. I want to sort these. Picture book, level 10. Why do I have a level 99 gun? It's not very strong, considering it's level 99. Look at this! Luck up, evil down. Adds a death curse. Oh, good! Traffic safety. Become weak against Oni species, increase damage. Why would you... What's the point of that? Stuffed evil. Moonwatch. Hatch. Just target opponent, you chance to give them the startle effect. Sometimes shows the number of turns you have left on the floor, has a chance to break it every time it activates. History book. Triple speed barrier. Fairy weakness. Your character will lose 1 EXP per turn. Oh, fuck off, fuck you. These are... These things are... I don't know about this. Destroy defense. Your normal attacks reduce defense. Become weak against Phantom. Become weak against gods. Your normal attacks have a chance to drop. Man, this sucks. What do I give her, chat? Strong swing. Decrease down. Attack. Reduces the effect of all Slayer seals. Attack decrease. Invincibility Slayer. Huh? What do I give her? I'll give her the wings. And I'm gonna use this gun. This gun is hilarious. So are there any items on... Are there any items in this dungeon? Or am I just getting to the end with a preset level equipment? There are any items on the floor, so you're fine to hit the stairs on each floor. Okay, noted. I would like to know why this gun is so bad. Yeah, let's just... Okay. Good night. Chat, my items changed again. Not that it really matters, I guess. Does it change my items? Does it change my items, or does it just give me 20 new ones every floor? Don't do that. Because I was thinking I could just use... They change. Okay, so... I need to get through 10 floors with constantly changing inventory. And the inability to use it. So why do they think Parsi was a good idea? Oh, here's this character who can destroy your inventory. That's cool. Oh, Cherno melted. She turned into water. That... Oh, that means I can pick these up. I can pick these up and turn them into new items. It's all randomized every floor. Okay. It's a neat idea for a dungeon. Ooh. Oh, I love that thud. What a thud. For a new floor, new items are given. Yeah, but is it... it changes from the items I already have. That's what I was trying to figure out. Suwako cannot sleep. Please stop doing that. I would like to eat. Nice. Still need levels though. It's not even worth... What happens if you put things in gaps? Oh, that's a question. Yeah, no. I'm good. Cherno's dead again. Okay, let's move on. What do we have now? Himantis. An ancient Greek weapon bound in leather to negate any harm to your hands. It can greatly increase your punching strength. That's a brass knuckle. Mamizo's tail. Giant oarfish drill. This is great. What the... What's going on? She's got the big meme drill. I want that drill. That drill is sick. She's also got her stupid mask. What do we have now? White Dragon Sword Masaki. Hey, that's a pretty cool looking weapon. What else we got? A baked potato? Fuck yeah. That is definitely a baked potato, alright. Ooh, Gungnir. Here you go. What else do I have? Oh, pot lib! Nice. Excuse me, what am I holding? This is a big sword. And it seems to hurt people a lot. Holy shit. What is this weapon? This thing is so cool. Not to mention, she's carrying a giant spear and a pot lid. This is pretty cool. So this dungeon lets you see a bunch of endgame weapons, if you're so lucky. I'm gonna summon some fools. Who wants their ass kicked? You? Got her. Do I have any food items? I have a burnt waffle. Nice. What's next? Give me the next one. We have giant fish tail. Okay. Sage's hat. Oh yeah, that's okay. Story's eye. The Necronomicon. Okay. And a blue stick. I'm going to scoop out your eyeballs. Black and white bun. I gotta eat this food once I find the hole. Oh no. Well done, friend. Just get out of here. Almost there. I'm not even bothered reading the seals. I don't have much that I can really change it to after all. But now I have a spoon and god crystals. So that's pretty sick. You got questions? There are a lot of questions. She's gonna yell at me. And now I'm blind. Can't see. I can't see. Now I can see. Next. What's next? Give me a weapon I'm familiar with. Tengu fan, smash mallet. This is a lot of items. A lot of defense items. So I have smash mouth. Nice. And I have the Tengu fan. And I have banned book summon imp. Sage's hat. Hand warmer. Excellent. We are equipped and ready. I have a book with a figure on it. Critical mallet. This is a fun dungeon. This is a fun dungeon indeed. I should be fine, I think. Unless it ends in pandemonium, in which case I hope I have something. I don't know how it decides what I need. I know this layout, so I can just walk around the sides here. I see. Pick up more items. Now, I'm gonna guess that I don't get to keep anything at all in here, right? Once I leave, I don't get to keep anything, because that'd be pretty broken. Imagine if you got on the last floor, you randomized some endgame shit, and the game is like, well, I guess you got it, so it's yours. Like, yeah, right. That is not happening. Might as well. She's there. Alright, next floor. That'd be too easy. Well, they're also full of a bunch of junk. So, the Super Kochia Blade. Oh my god, I want to look at that so badly. But I'm not gonna. Sorry. I'm doing all the alchemy now anyway. I don't want to spoil myself too hard on this stuff. Hakude Exorcism Staff. Udon Ears, Wooden Stake. Miracle Stick, FB. Touhou! That's a cool stick. What else we got? Coffin of Aroma. Here you go. Excuse me. Did that say what I think it said? It certainly did. Okay. For the fans, a limited edition body pillow sold at the Moria Shrine is now available. The cover has Sanai Kochi on it, priced at 9,800 yen plus tax. And yep, this is Reimu. This is the Reimu they tell you about in those adult materials. Great. I have discovered something that man was not meant to see. I'm not ready for this. It's a mess. Say goodbye to the pillow, chat. Okay, now what do we have? Dura funnel. Big scoop at the shovel. Tanuki leaf. Level 71 Tanuki leaf. Okay. Hot water bottle. Sure. I heard a bad noise. Well, I heard a bad noise, but it turned out to be an okay noise after all. Ain't that great? When everything works out. Don't worry, chat. I'm gonna. The reason I'm collecting all these things for the alchemy is to see all these crazy items, because they're kind of exciting. They're a pretty fun aspect of this game. The teasers are nice, but I don't want to give too many away, mostly for myself. Alright, last floor. Really? I don't think this has ever happened before. Bye. I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, Reimu. What do you think? Are you having fun? It's alright. It's not bad. That's good. Oh, excuse me. Please hold on. Yes. Yes, I understand. I'll head over that way too. Hey, why are you talking to yourself? It's because, if you didn't know this, chat, the moon rabbits can communicate with each other through telepathy. Because reasons. This is an expression of pity. I was communicating with the other moon rabbits. I wasn't talking to myself. You know, racing can do this too. It's kind of weird to think about that Racing in Genso can still talk to the moon rabbits on the moon. She doesn't really, but she can. Oh yeah, moon rabbits can instantly talk to each other no matter how far away they are, huh? Yes, we can even send private messages. So what were you talking about?
施設内に侵入者がいるかもしれないって話でしたね。
There may be an intruder on the premises. Yeah, I'm with her.
なんでも施設内のコンピュータが無断で使用された形跡があったとか。
From what I've heard, one of the computers in the park was used without permission.
糖質にあったお菓子なんかも食べられていたみたいです。
Some of the snacks that were in the room have mysteriously vanished.
これは疑いの表情。
This is an expression of suspicion.
私じゃないわよ。
It wasn't me.
レイムさんたちにはアトラクションで遊んでいたというアリバイがあります。
Since you were in this part of the theme park, you both have an alibi.
監視カメラの映像でも確認したので間違いありません。
We've seen you on the surveillance footage, so there's no mistake about it. Whew.
そもそも侵入者なんているわけがないんですよ。
But there shouldn't be an intruder to begin with. How'd they get
ここの
here?
警備はかなり厳重ですからね。侵入者なんていたらとっくに捕まっています。
Security here is tight. They actually wasn't an intruder. They should have been caught by now. I can think of a few characters that could get through your security.
まあ透明人間でもいれば話は別ですけどね。
Well, if the intruder is invisible, then it's a different story.
透明人間ね。
Invisible.
私は現場に呼ばれているのでそろそろ失礼します。
I'm being called to meet at the scene, so please excuse me.
レイムさんたちは引き続き楽しんでいってくださいね。
Please continue to enjoy yourselves. That was weird.
あんたね。
Whoa.
どうせならもっとうまくやりなさいよ。
Chat, she walked in front of Coker though and behind Reimu. Crazy. Hey you, you're gonna do it, then you might as well do it right. Hmm?
いや、あんたじゃなくて、あんたの後ろにいるやつに言ってんのよ。
No, not you. I'm talking to the person behind you.
いるんでしょ、ニトリ。
Oh. I know you're there, Notori.
ゲゲ、バレてる。
Yeah. You knew?
なんと、これは驚きの表情。
What? This is an expression of surprise.
あんまり自分の発明を過信しないことね。姿は消せても、気配までは消せないわよ。
Don't be overconfident about your inventions. You may be invisible, but you can't hide your presence.
やっぱり君はすごいな。伊達に白麗の巫女をやっているわけじゃないんだね。
You're magnificent. No wonder you're the Hakude Shrine Maiden.
私はね、余計なごたごたには巻き込まれたくないの。
I just don't want to get involved in any unnecessary trouble.
見なかったことにしてあげるから、他の連中に見つかる前にさっさと地上へ帰ってくれない？
I'll act like I didn't see you, so can you go back to Earth before someone spots you?
そんな。
What? Why?
まだまだ見たいものがいっぱいあるんだ。お願いだから見逃しておくれよ。
You're gonna get thrown in moon jail. I want to stay here a little while longer. Please just let me go.
仕方がないわね。
Ah, fine.
もう騒ぎを起こさないって約束するなら、特別に見逃してあげてもいいわ。
If you promise not to cause any more trouble, then I'll let you go this once.
わかったよ。騒ぎにならないよう、おとなしくしてるよ。
Okay, I'll be quiet so that I won't cause any trouble.
よろしい。
Good.
見逃してくれてありがとう。持つべきものは名誉だね。
Thanks for letting me go. You truly are an ally.
ああ、そうだ。別に見逃してもらったお礼ってわけじゃないんだけど。
Oh yeah, I'm not just telling you this because you let me go, but...
何？お金でもくれるの？
What? You're gonna give me money?
ワクワクワクワク。これは期待の表情。
How exciting. This is an expression of anticipation.
実はさっきここのコンピューターをこっそり使わせてもらってね。
Actually, while I was using the computer,
少しだけど月の技術を解析することに成功したんだ。
I was able to analyze some of the technology they use here on the moon.
そのデータを使ってニトフュージョンをパワーアップさせてあげるよ。
And I can use that data to power up the Nito Fusion.
なんだ、期待して損した。
Aw, what? I was expecting something better.
がっくり。これは失意の表情。
Heartbroken. This is an expression of disappointment.
このメモリーカードをスロット3に入れて。
I'll insert this memory card into slot 3. There's no slot 3. That's illegal.
システムチェック完
Oh god, yeah, here we go. Yep, complete. Alright, it worked. What? No, 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 no. No, I haven't even begun with the stuff I have. No. You can create more things? You'll try it out? Oh. Well, I'll gratefully use it whenever I can. Does that only affect fusion? Oh god. Oh no. You can now use expert mix experts. Oh. Woo. I don't notice any difference. Now there are more things in here. That's all. I guess. Doesn't really seem like it. That doesn't feel that different. Looks fine to me right now. I don't see that many more, but it's hard to tell what was there before and what wasn't, right? More is still more. That's the thing, though. Okay, before I do the next one, let me just see what the requirements are. Bronze House. This is where Pandemonium gathers. This is the beginner's level of the Ranked House series. You can bring your own items, so test yourself. If this type of dungeon is easy, then try it without bringing any items. Let's see. 26 floors. Bring items, yes. Items curse, yes. Partner, yes. Need a fusion. Equipment fusion cost down, mix cost up. Bonus for bringing no items. Pandemonium on every floor. Bro, what? Bro, what? I want that bonus item. How do you do a... How the fuck do I do a Pandemonium every floor? Oh. Okay, actually. No, it's fine. It's fine. So, basically, chat, what I thought was going to happen was I was going to start every single dungeon, or every single floor in Pandemonium. That was not the case. So I can still avoid the Pandemonium rooms, if I'm careful. But it has stated that there is at least one on every floor, so that's a bit scary. Please stop that. I did not appreciate that. Well, let's get to work. Alright. Good. I punched everything. Oh, that's not good. I need to go find a weapon before I touch those Unzons. Please? Fuck off. Oh, you burnt my food. I have a transform gap as well. Let me try and find a damn weapon, shall we? God, that's annoying. There's a chance that there's a Cassette trap in there as well. I want to look in there. I'm gonna look for Cassette traps because those seem like they're gonna be my my ticket to success. They only appear in Pandemonium rooms, but they're very, very good if they work. Desperate Gamble is Spore. What's this? I don't recognize this one. Gamble between hope and despair. You either double your money or lose it all. Only applicable in dungeons where carry-ons are not permitted. Coin toss. Consume your money, increase your power. Increase the amount of P used. That sounds like fun. Oh, what a good... Fleece. Great. Collecting bamboo shoots to put in the transform gap. I don't have a weapon yet. Sea return. Deals damage back. Rush. Speeds up enemy movements. I don't really think this is going to help, so I'm going to get rid of it. Black tea and water. Okay, so we're going to insert these in the transform gap and hope I get a weapon. Not exactly a weapon, but it's not bad. But I don't have anything to use these Unzons for. Because I need a weapon. There's so many of them. Just does rock, paper, scissors when you win double money if you lose 0 money. Sensible. Tsuboshitta! Just one weapon would be nice. You have Nito Fusion. I have 13 points. And no equipment. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see if I can find a, I'm gonna see if I can find a Cassette trap. It would be good to get one early on. That's all. It's fine. If I had something like eye drops, that'd be great. That's a hallucination. That's a bucket. That's a landmine. Okay. That sucks. Sun traps are always visible. Okay, good to know. This is a bad start, because I don't have any weapons. Pandemonium won't activate unless I walk into it. Okay, good. Exorcism. It's not a weapon. Triple Unzon, actually. One of them being the better ones. I just couldn't use it. I almost lost the punch board. Reimu, are you okay? It's just a flesh wound. I have to leave. Otherwise I don't get the reward because I keep the items I already had. I'm pretty sure Nito points counts as well. Wow, this is really going to be one of those days, huh? Let's just take a moment to enjoy Kokoro while I get some water. Alright. So I guess this is what we're going to be doing for the next eternity. I don't know what that bonus reward is, but I want it. I want it. Alright, here we go. Take 2. If I could just get a weapon at the start, I'd be fine. I think. Trap Passage of Death. Question. Question about this one. If I use this one, can it spawn Cassette traps in Pandemonium? Well, I see one over there. Fuck off, Sanai. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Kill the medic. My friend is going to die. Never mind. My friend has survived. Alright, but will I? Need the Pandemonium active to do so. Agreed. Okay, there's... Stop. Lord Almighty, stop. Alright, train me, Kasen. Nice. Do it again. Yes! Yes! Okay. Fuck. I'm getting a bit scared. Come on, Kokoro. I gotta go punch shit now with my increased strength. Nice. It never worked. I'll give it a shot because I have no other reason to do it. But now my power's so high I can punch everything dead. So this is good. You bitch. Do I have an antidote? Of course I don't. Maybe I can make one eventually. So if you create a Pandemonium, it's okay, but... Well, every floor has Pandemonium anyway. It's worth testing, I guess. See if it's a big enough room. Give it a shot. Made in heaven. Speeds up time as well as doubling the speed of all enemies on the floor. Why would I do that? Well, I guess if you have seals that increase your damage and defense against double speed enemies, then that's... you can do that. I guess. Gourd. Okay. I have a gourd. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna do it here, so nothing is too bad. So... I don't see... No. Alright, it didn't work, but worth a try. So now I have 13 power, and I have a gourd. Let's see if the gourd can carry me to victory. Should I come back here? I gotta go. How do you do 26 floors of this? I don't even know where to begin here. Yeah, I do have Danmaku, yeah. Should be utilizing that more, I suppose. Come along now, little one. Let's try again. Luck up, evil down. Adhesion, item drop, resistance, catch. I mean, why not? Oh, that one was gonna be really good because of those two Kasens. 26 floors of this shit. A green banana. Forgotten umbrella. God, it's nice to get some weapons. There's traps everywhere in this. Oh. How are you holding this banana, Reimu? Wow, I feel like my fists were stronger. That Utsuho is gonna kill that Mistia and become bigger, yep. You gotta stop that little one. There's a Yuka. Alright. Excellent. Dance of Desire, Hakude Charm. All kinds of great shit in here. Well, chat, what's this? What is this? I've never seen that before. Kinda looks like a portal into the abyss. Should I walk into it? Guess I'll walk into it. Dance of Desire. Grants many effects 10. Grants many effects 10 turns at equipping the item. After that, the equipment will, the seal will break. Lame. I want that one. Kinda want to walk into it, see what happens. I'll come back to it once I'm done clearing out the area. Am I supposed to be holding something right now? Item protection talisman? Wow, that would be great. Oh. Just do that stupid mask. Why are there a million traps in this dungeon? Didn't they say it was easy? Oh, it's poison. But for some reason the game can't handle it. The fuck? Why does it do that? You kidding me? That's not good. Oh, that's the farthest from good you can get. Made some progress, though. Desperate gamble again. Shelter gap. Shoot Rabbit is really obnoxious because that's all they do. That's really not good. I don't have any equipment to deal with the later floors. Jesus. How many more traps are there? I didn't consider what I was doing until it was too late. What do I want to do here? Oh, this ain't gonna work. Your lips are sealed. I was really, really banking on that to be a good one. It was not. So, I'm stuck. Yep. Hina reflects projectiles, which means when the bunny fires her gun into the Hinas, they all reflect off each other until eventually they hit me anyway. How do you do this dungeon? I don't know how to do this dungeon. I guess I could cheese autosaves. Because I have no fucking idea how to get through any of this dungeon at all without immediately dying every single time. Floor 2. Floor 2 is too difficult for me to get through with nothing. That's concerning. Even one at a time isn't gonna work because their damage output outdoes mine. And if I get pinned, that's it. Not missed yet. This is looking great. Great. I almost just died. Subako's hat. Cool. Captain's cap. Okay. The unicorn horn. I really don't have much of a choice here, do I? It's the only weapon I have. That reached? Wow. Web-shaped candy. Very sweet candy in the shape of a spider web. It's made by Yamame. In intense training, you too can learn how to spit it out. Has a chance of nullifying harmful effects. Cool. I rather appreciate the range this horn has. It's almost silly. Oops. It's also fairly strong, so I'll take it. See if I can find a weapon for her. Every time I try. The damage output's good at least. There are a lot of traps in this dungeon though, which makes it kind of a pain in the ass. Nice. Nice. Didn't aim the way I wanted it to. Does it uncover traps at that range too? That would be nice. Doesn't seem like it. I could use some food. Well, there's food. Only one square uncover. Lame. Dragon plate. It's the thing for mailing, I think. Yeah. So I have a weapon and I have armor for my friend. Yeah, it's a range of 3. That's pretty whack. Alright, cool. Alrighty. Let's do it again. And the game has concluded. Thank you for playing. Yup.
私の本気見せてあげるわ。お前をこれでひびが入った。もうおしまいだ。
Hmm. Alrighty then. Okay. That's the third poison trap I walked on that didn't activate. Sometimes I spawn in it. If I spawn in it, I die. I can't do that. I don't know how to do this. Should I come back and do this with like a different character after the fact or something? Because Kokoro isn't very helpful, but I feel like if I had someone like Daiusei, big surprise, who can constantly heal me and create super buffs, then I'd be okay. But as it is, I'm kind of struggling here because my partner's best ability is every now and again she's like, "All right, you can now come back from the dead," but she never wants to use that power when it matters. What is the bonus stuff anyway? Isn't it that paper shit? Oh, I don't have any money. Impede, bind, traffic safety, explosive, blow away, 7 days, power boost. Sorry, but I'm broke. Red liquid. Okay. I know I have to do it anyway. There's no avoiding that. I just don't want to do it. This requirement because there is a lot in here that's quite difficult to deal with. Hey, how about a weapon for my friend? Yeah, I'm not a fan of that one. Let's see. So that's... There's a lot of things in that room over there, chat. A lot of things. A lot of scary things. Don't even try it. What else am I gonna do? Keep running away? I will stab until my health is okay. Alright. Practice swings, practice swings. Get ready. It's full of patches. What'd that say? Minefield. Easy. Minefield. Easy. I think it's time to go. No, it's time to leave. We gotta go. We gotta go. That has got to be the worst fucking timing I've ever seen. Oh, oh my god. Please. Get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me. Alright, seems good. The way is clear. Okay. Not you. Oh, why always you? Kick her ass. If I die, do I come back with a full tummy? Yes, you do. So I should die with the resurrection. Reimu exploded. She sure did. Oh, why not? Fucking wrong button. Just a bunch of explosive shit. You wanna oh, you wanna fight? Nope. No fights here. I'm winning. Die by the exit. Yep. Just gonna starve to death, Stan. Stop shooting. Good night, sweet prince. Goodbye, Reimu. Oh. So it looks like that you do not resurrect if you starve to death. So I needed to die there. Huh. I see. Very interesting. Well, I learned something new that I didn't want to learn. Retry? No. Well, now what? Now what do I do? Do I try again? Do I try again? Do I do it again? Do I try one more time? Of course I do. I'll try one more time. There's got to be some kind of trick to this or something that I'm not getting. Because I legitimately don't know how to do this without getting extremely lucky and just activating every single subspace trap until you get to the end. And never at once encounter a single enemy. That's not how this game works, though. I don't even need to beat it the way I'm deciding to beat it, but like, I guess I just don't understand how you're intended to beat it without bringing any items in, because it really, really, really feels like a cock. Worn on the head. Huh? I don't see it. Not gonna do much. There's a weapon in here. Good. Forgot an umbrella rod. Cursed. Hakudoken paper triangle. Good for her. Good for her. She doesn't get hungry, so it's fine to do that. So she's got a bunch of cherry blossom stuff. Because, okay, that's great. If I can use this. I need to avoid the nonsense. That's all it is. Okay. So far, so good. I guess. Just wanted to see if it would add another thing to the Pandemonium room. Alright. Oh, that's not good. You know, moon rabbits, they can really just stop. No, I'm good. No, I'm good. No, I'm good. Just stay over there. Don't do anything stupid. So this. Food. I'm in a predicament. I'm gonna get shot and die instantly. This is the room. Bye. Bye. See you later. Bye. Oh, yeah, there's the funnel. Yeah. See ya. Stage. Destroyed all my items. And all I got out of it.
はっ
All I got out of it was some exploding drinks. I got a moldy red bean cake. That's actually kind of sick. Making that material is annoying as all hell, so having to just find one like that is pretty convenient. Good. Item protection talisman doesn't help that much. Everything went boom and took everything with it. The pandemoniums are set, yes. So the one on floor 4 is, oh, fuck off. What'd you take? You... Okay. I don't like the AI decisions for this game. I can either make them... Like, can I have an in-between where if she gets shot like that, she'll tell them to, like, go fuck off? Why do I have to tell her to do this? Get the hell back here. And be prepared for the next pandemonium we walk into. Ready? Here it comes. If I've landed it, I'm dead. A drift of evil. Difficulty easy. Somehow I don't think you're telling me the truth.
さあ行くわよ
Oh, Kokoro, you genius. Nope.
ごめんなさい
Game over. Game over. Wow. Wow. That's, wow. That's just great. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, chap. I have no idea how to do that, and honestly, I'm beyond trying. I'm beyond trying. I don't know what they want me to do in there to get through all that nonsense. In a game with random dungeon layouts and random item spawns, I'm expected to do 26 floors of that with nothing. I don't know what they want me to do. Who we going to next? There's Futo, Marisa, and Aya. Who we doing? Let's do something that's not gonna cause me incredible amounts of stress. Let's jump in the well. How's that sound? That sounds good. Let's go in the well. I'm not going to the fucking well. Doing Marisa's? Who are we doing, chat? Who are we doing? Who's we doing? I can't bring any items with it, so it doesn't really matter that. But I'm just not really sure what I want to do here. So we can go to Aya's house, or we can go to Marisa's house. Aya and Marisa won't stress you out right out the gate outside the bosses, maybe. Let's do Marisa. Because Aya's... There's enough Aya going on right now. Let's go to Aya. Let's go to Marisa's. Alright. Be back later. I like this house that she doesn't actually have. It's not real. Made it up. Where'd she get these? Where'd you get a bike wheel? And a drum. Nice chair. Stepping stool. A tire. A whole ass tire. King of Fairies. Marisa Kirsami is the main character story. You cannot bring items. Yeah, I know.
キングオブフェ
Kingo Haritsu. That is way better. It's way better organized than I thought. Anyway, this is Marisa. I'm sure you know her from the hit titles such as Touhou and Touhou. Hey Reimu, want some tea? The bow on her hat is massive. I didn't even notice. Damn, yeah, they're pretty close in size, but you can tell which one of these characters is the main character. No thanks, I just wanted to stop by. Oh hey, I heard that Korin guy got all riled up and attacked you. But it seems like you busted his ball and that was the end of the story. Well, that's more or less what happened, I guess. But I feel like it wasn't everything. Hey, be honest with me. You remember what happened, don't you? Steeper? No, it's pretty good. Marisa tends to have a deeper voice, I find, whenever people voice her. Because she's more, I want to say masculine, but she's more of a tomboy, I guess. She also does that ze thing. Like, that, I don't even know where that came from. Did that come from the actual game? It must. I don't know why she says it otherwise. You remember what happened, don't you? Don't treat me like I'm some dumb ice fairy. Okay, that was mean. But you seem like you forget your friends' names all the time. You're all like, your name was... Shut up, who cares if I forget stuff? It happens to everyone. Everyone, huh? Well, anyway, it's good to know all that work I did wasn't for nothing. Huh? Oh, is it a flashback? Is it a flashback? How about that? Were you just lounging around the whole time I was solving that incident, Marisa? How rude. I lost an eye, don't you know? You make it sound like I was sitting there bored with nothing but free time on my hands. Yeah, fine, in that case I'll tell you. The tale of a noble king who is nothing like the self-righteous Bai-King. Hiya. A hero who fought bravely to save the fairies and all our memories. I knew those three stooges would be involved. Oh. So is she. Noodle hair. Ah! I'm so bored. I'm just sitting here bored with nothing but free time on my hands. Here she is. That's all you've been saying. Isn't there anything else you'd rather talk about? Chat, her hair reminds me of noodles. Like, straight up, just noodle hair. Nope. I'm too bored. Things are so monotonous right now. I wish something interesting would happen. You say things are monotonous, but if you look at it another way, things are peaceful now. Oh, this is not the Alice I'm used to. Well, that's true, I guess. What's the matter, Marisa? Is there something out of my face?
いや、
No. There's something on your head.
どうしてアリスがここにいるのかなと思って。
I was just wondering why you were here, Alice. That's all.
寝ぼけてるの？
Huh? Did you hit your head or something?
私たちのところに届いたこの手紙について話をしに来たんじゃない。
That's the thumbnail chat right there. That letter. Look at that table. Look at that scratch in the corner. That's authentic. Now you know that Marisa didn't buy this table. She just took it. Got scratched up in the process.
手紙。
Letter.
ああ、そうだそうだ。
Oh, that's right.
私とアリスのところに同じ手紙が届いたんだったな。
You got the same letter I did.
おかしいな。どうして忘れてたんだろう。
That's weird. How did I forget that?
私たちの国への招待状。
Formal invitation to our country.
明日、日が昇る頃に霧の湖でお待ちしています。
Tomorrow at sunrise, we'll be waiting at Misty Lake.
差出人は不明。招待状に見せかけたいたずらの線が、さすがにないか。
Sender is anonymous, and there's no way this is some sort of prank. I like Star because she always finds a way to not do any work.
それで、どうするの？
She's impressive. But I like all the fairies. The fairies they all have aspects of them that make them interesting. Luna gets bullied a lot. I feel bad for her. So what do we do?
聞くまでもないわね。
Just kidding. I don't even need to ask. Luna also wears glasses. She has reading glasses.
さすがはアリス。よくわかってるじゃないか。
Heh heh heh. That's just what I expected you to say, Alice. You get me.
こんな面白そうなこと、黙って見過ごすわけにはいかないぜ。
The fairies complement each other's personalities, yeah. So it's hard to just pick one. They're all good. But yeah, I like Star's antics a little bit more. Luna I feel bad for most of the time. But she's the triangle mouth, and I like the triangle mouth. Triangle mouth makes me giggle. Sunny just kind of reminds me of Chirno. There's no way we'd miss out on something so interesting.
本当にそう思ってる？ずいぶんと退屈そうにしていたけど。
Oh, you seem like you were pretty bored before.
そういえば。
Burno.
そうだな。
Remember that? Remember Burno? Now that you mention it, I
どう
was.
して私はあんなに退屈そうにしていたんだろう。
Why was I so bored again? Because you had nothing to do. Cyrno. See, that's a better name for it than Burno.
で、ここまで来てみたわけだ
While
わ。
we're here. Chat, where is this? Is this where Alice's stage was in Touhou 7? Because I don't recognize this place. And Alice is here. And it's blue. Well, we're here.
お待ちしていますって誰も待ってないじゃないの。
The letter said they'd be waiting here, but I don't see anyone.
まあまあ。
Now, now.
手紙には日が昇る頃としか書いてなかっただろ。
The letter said sunrise, right?
もう少しだけ待ってみようぜ。
Let's just wait a little bit longer.
あなたって見かけによらず気が長いわよね。
Despite how you may seem, you're pretty patient. Oh, I think we're at the Misty Lake before the crack of dawn, which would explain why it looks like this.
そういうお前は意外とせっかちだよな。
And you're surprisingly impatient.
失礼ね。私は無駄なことが嫌いなだけよ。
How rude. I just can't stand wasting anything, even time.
だからさ、その判断の速さがせっかちだって言ってるんだよ。
Exactly, and I'm saying that it's impatient of you to decide that we're wasting time so quickly.
ぐうの音も出ないわね。
I don't even have a response to that. You are up very early right now. I can't do that. Hmm?
おお、ようやく明るくなってきたぞ。
Oh, hey, it's finally getting bright.
明るく。
Really bright.
あ、
Uh-oh. It's about to become very bright. Bye-bye. Time to go meet Oberon. So where am I? Ooh, pretty. Ow. Huh? Where? Hey Alice, you okay? Wake up.
Marisa.
Marisa. Yes, I'm fine. Where are we? Oh shit. Where am I? How do I leave? This is... Alright, I have Stardust, Super Shortwave, Medionic Shower, and Master Spark. I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm sure there'll be a tutorial on that, so they'll do that when I get there. Safely nestled neath the roots of a mighty divine tree. We fairies who hath been oppressed by the world, hath forged for ourselves a utopia. There they are. Welcome to the country of innocent fairies, the Fairy Kingdom. Whoa! Wow! Cool! So it was you who sent Marisa and I those invitations. Yep, that's right. I like how if you look at all these characters together, Alice is taller, but like Marisa is likely the same height as the fairies. This is a kingdom that only fairies are allowed to enter. See? Look at that big tree. Is that the divine tree you mentioned? That tree is called the Great Spirit Tree. It's special even among Gensokyo's divine trees. The Great Spirit Tree has mysterious powers. It used those powers to create this whole place. This area is in a different dimension from Gensokyo, so humans and yokai can't find it. No wonder I don't remember ever seeing this place. So without us even realizing it, we got brought to another dimension. Yeah, Marisa is very short in canon. It's almost hilarious how small she is. It's probably happened when we were surrounded by that bright light at Misty Lake. There she is, the commander, Sunny Milk. A safe place with no enemy will create peace and bind. Peace of mind will create a rich heart. Right now, us fairies are living an interesting, weird, peaceful life here. Well, it's not like all the fairies are living here, though. So why do you invite us to a place like this? Didn't you say only fairies were allowed here? We invited you here to show off our country, of course. If you found a wonderful place like this, wouldn't you want to show it off to someone? We're not worried about either of you trying to hurt us.
はうってつけだと思ったの。
So we thought you two would be perfect to invite here.
さあ、百聞は一見にしかずだよ。
Seeing is believing.
あとは自分たちの目で確かめてきてね。
All you need to do is check it out with your own eyes.
それもそうだな。
It's got a point.
よーし、いろいろ見て回るとするか。
Alright, let's go check it out. Smooth criminal there.
マリサ？
She just moonwalked past everyone. Hey, Marisa!
無邪気ね。
She's so innocent.
ある意味純粋だから妖精と波長が合うのかしら。
Or rather, pure. Maybe she's on the same wavelength as those fairies.
ほらほら、アリスさんも。
Hey, hey, come on, Alice. What?
もう分かったから押さないの。
Eesh, okay, don't push me. All ass, let's go. We got places to be. Fairy Kingdom.
え？
There's nothing here.
どう？私たちの国は
You didn't let me walk around. Well, what do you think of our country? I took 5 steps.
すごいでしょ。頑張って作ったんだから。
Isn't it amazing? We did our very best to create it.
ええ、上々じゃないかしら。
Yes, it's pretty impressive.
まあ、国というよりはなんちゃってフェスティバルって感じだけど。
But it seems more like a festival than a country.
随分と洋風だよな。
It's pretty Western style.
雰囲気的にはコーマ館とかに近いんじゃないか。
Almost reminds me of the Scarlet Devil Mansion, you know?
コーマ館からもいろいろ持ってきたからね。
Well, a lot of this stuff did come from there. Oh, don't let them hear that.
かくいう私もテラスからこっそり机を盗んできたし。
I even stole a desk from the terrace. Say what you want about the fairies, but wow. It takes brass balls to try and rob from Remilia. And I think Marisa would know that better than anyone else.
いくらなんでも好き
That's a-
勝手しすぎだろ。
That's a bit reckless. Huh? Do you know who you are? Remember when Saki said a desk went missing at the end of her route? I don't remember that actually. I do recall something about it, slightly. But now the pieces come together.
よく見つからずに運べたわね。
I'm surprised you were able to carry it out without being caught.
私の能力を使えばちょいちょいのちょいよ。
It's a piece of cake if I use my ability.
曲がらない光はない。輝ける日の光、サニーミルク。
There is no light that I, the shining sunlight, sunny milk, cannot bend. Thank you, Yo-Yo, for giving the sub. Don't worry, we're basically just starting this whole arc, so you're not missing much right now. So, chat, why do you think Zun decided to name her Sunny Milk? Like, Sunny makes sense, but milk? Where does the milk come from? We don't call it Cheerno Ice, or Cheerno Cream. Cheerno Cream? Cheerno Cream. Apply directly to the forehead, lose brain cells. Star Sapphire is fine. Luna Child is kind of weird, but Sunny Milk? I don't know. I don't know. Sunny Milk.
光を屈折させる程度の能力ね。
So if you have the ability to refract light, huh?
でも自分の姿だけを消すと机が勝手に動いているように見えるんじゃない？
But if you use that to become invisible, won't the desk look like it's floating?
大丈夫大丈夫。机ごと消しといたし。
It's fine. It's fine. I made the desk invisible too.
いや、机が急に消えたらそれこそ大問題だ。
No, but if a desk suddenly vanishes, that'd still be a problem, right?
その瞬間を見られていたら間違いなく捕まっていただろうぜ。
If someone saw that happen, you would have been caught for sure. You know, one of the greatest things I've ever seen was I saw an outfit swap for Kaguya and Star because they're basically identical if you think about it. If you look at their hairstyle and hair color, they're pretty much like the same person. They might even be roughly the same size. Hard to say for sure. But yeah, you can outfit swap them and they can blend in. Although Adam would probably know, and then, well, then poor Star is gonna get a beat down. Someone saw that happen, you would have been caught for sure. I wonder what would have happened to you. Don't laugh about that. This is not something to laugh about. Oh, yeah, see, that's the more appropriate reaction. Oh no, you made her cry. Oh no. That was a close call, I guess. That aside, you shouldn't go around stealing things from people without their permission. It'll just cause trouble for the person you stole from, you know? Why am I hearing this from Marisa? By the way, Marisa, what's that thing you've been holding on to this whole time? Oh, this? I took it from Patchy. Oh, never mind. This is a prototype of some magic item Vittori made. It's called the Notori Kawashiro Special Material Something or Other Thingamajig. For short, Nito... Nito Illusion. But it says Nito Fusion number 0 on the back. You stole a prototype, Marisa. Nito Fusion. Yep. Don't tell me. Did you steal this too? How rude. I'm just borrowing it. I'll return it when I'm dead. This is actually how Marisa thinks, by the way. Will it really be okay to leave it to them? Marisa claims she's borrowing everything until she kicks the bucket, because in her head, because she's a human, her lifespan is not as great as a yokai, so once she kicks the bucket, the yokai can just come and take their items back. That is her thought process for her quote-unquote borrowing. And you know what? Sure. I don't think she should do it. But at least she's got some, yeah, she's sound logic. She's got a reason. Alice aside, Marisa can be kind of shifty sometimes. Starting to get worried now. Alright, now I can move. Is it really okay to go with Marisa? Oh, it's nothing, don't worry about it. Who are you? Welcome to the pure and innocent fairy kingdom. Chat, look at this. Look at this balloon. It's so nice. It's just happy. There's nobody running the stands. Never mind. I can't believe Marisa and the fairies only care about something if it's interesting. Sheesh. I don't see anything else around here. What do you have? Burnt mushrooms. Fill your tummy a little bit. Okay, so these are her food items. I get it. Her food items are mushrooms. See, here's the thing. This... I don't know why they're selling burnt ones. But Marisa has a natural immunity to poisons because her time in the forest of magic, so maybe she can eat these and be okay. What's some what? So that's let me see. So this is the red bean cake. This is the big one, and this is the super big one. Okay, and then this is mushroom treat made of walnuts and chestnuts, delicious spread, and that's an eclair. Okay, okay, okay. Would you like some yummy grilled mushrooms? So where's the equipment shop? I guess it's further up ahead. There should be some special equipment I can buy in here. Hey, so... This place is in a different dimension from Gensokyo, right? Surprised you were able to find this place. Actually, how did you find it?
招かれたのよ。
We didn't find it.
大精霊獣ね。
The Great Spirit Tree invited us here.
招かれたって
Invited?
お前あの木と話せるのかよ。
Can you talk with that tree or something?
実際に言葉を聞いたわけじゃないわ。でもそう感じたのよ。
I didn't hear any words exactly, but I felt it.
思い込みじゃないのかな。
You sure it wasn't just your imagination?
あら、そうとも限らないわよ。
No, it makes sense.
妖精っていうのはね、自然の力を宿した神霊が人の形をとったものなの。
Fairies are divine spirits that harbor the power of nature and take human form.
あの木にも神霊が宿っているみたいだし。
And it seems like that tree contains a divine spirit of its own.
なるほど。
I see.
同じ心霊同士意思の疎通ができてもおかしくないってわけか。
So it's not weird for divine spirits to be able to communicate with each other. This is why fairies can't die, is because they're just the personification of all nature. So a decline in fairies is a bad sign. But they are also #1 shitheads. So, yeah.
ええ、
Exactly.
信じてもらえた？
Do you believe me now?
ああ、思い込みって言ったことは謝るよ。
Yeah, sorry for saying it was just your imagination.
よかった。
Yay!
さっきも言ったけど、ここはとっても素敵な場所なの。
Small. Like I said before, this is a wonderful place.
思う存分満喫していってちょうだいね。
Please enjoy it to your heart's content.
そういうことなら遠慮はしないぜ。
In that case, I won't hold back. To get a better idea what I'm trying to say there, I recommend you read Sengetsu Sei. The fourth book, the fourth one, Visionaries with Clown Piece, delves into that as a topic, and it's surprisingly, it's a pretty serious topic considering it's in Sengetsu Sei. In that case, I won't hold back.
もし迷子になったら、
If you get lost,
私の動くものの気配を探る程度の能力で、
I'll look for you with my ability to detect moving things.
お困りの際は迷子センターにどうぞ。なんちゃって。
If you find yourself in trouble, please head to the nearest lost child station. Just kidding.
あのね。
Sengetsu, pretty close. It's all one word, and it's Sengetsusei. Sengetsu Sei. There's 4 different volumes. 1, 2, 3, and 4. The first one is a different artist who then had to leave due to health reasons, and then it was picked up by another artist who ended up being the artist for Great Fairy Wars as well. I like his art. His art's very comfy, very cozy. But yeah, Sengetsu Sei, when I first read it, I was like, okay, this is just gonna be the fairies being shitheads, okay. But there are actually some topics in there that are pretty serious in the grand scheme of things when you think about it. But they're just presented in that one with these characters, and it's kind of goofy. It's still lighthearted, but it's still, if you think about it in like as a whole, then some of the things that do happen in those books is pretty serious. Yeah, that's the one. They're good. They're worth reading.
迷いの竹林とかならともかく、こんなところで迷子になんてならないわよ。
They have a very slice of life, turn your brain off and enjoy it kind of feeling to them. But as I said, some of the chapter points are pretty damn good, especially in the last book. The last book is the biggest one so far for sure. But it's fun to just watch their antics because they're adorable. It's one thing to lose your way in the bamboo forest of the lost, but I won't get lost here. Oh, excuse me?
ね、マリサ。
Chat. Chat? Right, Marisa? Huh?
マリサ？
Marisa? Fuck just happened?
嘘、いない？
Well,
まったく。目を離すとすぐどこかに行っちゃうんだから。
sheesh. She always runs off the moment I take my eyes off her.
冗談のつもりだったんだけど。
was supposed to be a joke, but
意外と需要ありそうね
seems like we'll need
迷
to
子センター
set up a Lost Child station after all. She left. Speaking of getting lost, one time I got lost in the bamboo forest of the Lost. There's no way my radar would stop working. I can actually tell you about this one, chat. So, there was a chapter in Sengetsu Say where they go into the bamboo forest. I believe they were hunting rabbits. I don't remember what exactly they were hunting. But they got in there and they got trapped. And they got really scared because Raisin approached them and was like, what are you three doing here? And they panicked because Star didn't pick up Raisin's like presence at all with her ability. Her ability is, she's basically a radar. She can detect living creatures within a certain amount of radius. I don't know how big her range is, but she is effective at what she does. So what Raisin did was she closed the bamboo forest to try and catch Tay, because Tay did something and she was looking for her, and those three got caught in the squabble as a result. But as I said, she couldn't detect Raisin because Raisin's powers pretty much blocked hers, which caused them to get real spooked when she approached them. It resolved peacefully. They didn't get any rabbits out of it. But yeah, just thought I would explain that information. Welcome, Fairy Kingdom. There's a sign that says, welcome to the Fairy Kingdom. Oh, another 99 floor dungeon well. Nice, let's do it. It's their house. So here's the piggy bank stuff, okay. Welcome to the Fairy Kingdom. This is the equipment. This is storage, that makes sense. Storage is their toy box. And this is money and Nito point storage, so the shop should be upstairs. There's a small public square that can maybe be seen by a passerby. It seems like no one is here. This is interesting. This is their house. I don't know if this game... Well, it's a fan game. So, this is just their makeshift home, I suppose. Feather Racing could find them despite Sunny's camouflage. Well, yeah, their abilities just didn't seem to work because of the space she created to basically seal up the entire bamboo forest of the Lost to prevent Tay from getting out. That kind of thing.
この真珠大精霊樹だったかしら
This divine tree, it was called the Great Spirit Tree.
とても強い力を感じるわ
I'm almost done anyway. I feel a very strong power coming from it.
妖精は幻想郷の中でもか弱い存在まさによらば大樹の影
Fairies are among the weakest beings in Gensokyo, so it makes sense they'd seek shelter here. Oh. Oof. Ow. Sorry, Alice.
この辺りは目新しいものが多くてさ
I was too focused on the... I was too focused on all the crazy new stuff here.
ほらこれなんか魔法の森にはない植物だぜ
Look, these kinds of plants don't even exist in the Forest of Magic.
ちょっとマリサ
Hey, Marisa. Noodle hair.
研究熱心なのは大いに結構だけど
It's great that you're so excited about your research, but...
ちゃんと前を見て歩かないと危ないじゃない
It's dangerous if you don't look where you step.
これは説教されるパターンかどこぞの仙人を思い出すぜ
And here's the part where I get lectured. She's just like that one sage. Wonder who she could be referring to. Chirno? Oh, thank you, Luna. Huh?
音を消す程度の能力
The ability to mute sound.
おおアリスの声だけを消したのか
So you muted only Alice's voice. That's why she's so... That's why she's your favorite, chat. It's because she can do that. She also has like 4 drills, which is kind of impressive.
こんな器用な真似もできるんだな
I'm impressed you can pull out such a tricky maneuver.
すごいでしょ。
Hmm. Isn't it cool?
自分たちの話し声や足音だって消せるからいたずらだってし放題よ。
Since I can mute my voice and the sound of my footsteps, I can pull as many pranks as I want.
便利な能力だよな。騒音の中でも安眠できそうだ。
That's a convenient ability. You can use it to sleep like a baby even when it's loud outside. Oh, I never even thought of that.
あとは集中して本を読みたい時なんかにも良さそうだな。
And it's probably good for when you want to focus on reading a book. Yeah, her power is kind of nice.
あ、でも
Oh, but
人間は完全な静寂よりも少しの音があった方が集中できるらしいわよ。
I heard that humans are able to focus better with a little noise rather than absolute silence. Well, sometimes absolute silence is scary.
やっぱり自然が一番ってことよね。
After all, it's better for things to be natural. That's true. Uncanny. So,
マリサ、聞いてるの？
hey, Marissa, are you even listening to me? So hold on, does that mean Alice was unaware that no one could hear her? So she could hear herself, right?
うわー！びっくりした。
Oh, you scared me.
あなたがそういう態度を取るなら私にも考えがあるわ。
If that's your attitude, then I have just the thing for you.
上海人形、蓬莱人形。
Oh. Shanghai doll, Hodai doll.
上海。
Shanghai.
蓬莱。
Hodai. There they are, the champs. Lancer and swordsman.
おいおい。
What about France? London? New Orleans? Huh? What about all them? Whoa there.
小言を回避したせいでなんだか大事になってるぜ。
All this just because I didn't listen to one little lecture?
いたずら成功。
Prank successful. How can you, chat, how could you stay mad at that? Marissa got. Being mischievous is fun. Since I'm able to erase sound, there's no point in lecturing me. Oh, she's got it all figured out, doesn't she? Oh, this is cozy.
いらっしゃいませ。
Oh my god, it's her. She's running the shop. Welcome.
あれ、ここは店か。
Huh? Is this a shop?
妖精が商売なんて珍しいわね。
It's rare to see fairies doing business.
みんなは今が楽しければいいって言うし、私もそうは思うんですけど。
The other fairies say business doesn't matter as long as we're all having fun, but
やっぱりいざっていう時の備えは必要かなって。
I thought it would be a good idea to set up a shop just in case. This is a smart girl.
なんというか大変そうね。
Dayusei might be the most responsible fairy in the entire series, and she's not even like real. That's the craziest part. Is she's not even a real character. How are they gonna make the most responsible character in all the fairies not real? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It must be quite a lot of work.
いえ、やってみると意外と楽しいですよ。
Not really. Actually, it's surprisingly fun.
ああ、わかるぜ。お店屋さんごっこな。
She's not real in the sense that Dayusei and Kwakama were given their names by the fans, which are basically just direct translations as not really, I guess not exactly direct, but basically Dayusei's name is just Big Fairy and Kwakama's name is just, is it Little Devil, chat, or Small Devil? Like it's just an explanation that became their name. It was adopted as their name because they didn't have one in Touhou 6 and there really wasn't much to them, but people liked the character designs and rolled with it. So Zun at that point, after that, Zun made it a point to like actually have more for his mid-stage bosses. So when Lily White shows up in Touhou 7, she's Lily White, and then Tay is in Touhou 8, Tay Inaba. She becomes her own character. She has in Touhou 9, she has a last word in Touhou 8. Momiji is in Touhou 10. Like, there are more mid-stage boss characters that show up, but originally in Touhou 6, and even before that, in the PC98 games, the mid-stage bosses, unless they were also the end-of-stage boss, they didn't have a name either. But Daiusei and Kwakama were basically the ones to start that trend. So they exist, they're acknowledged, Zun has acknowledged their names, but he doesn't really use them, ever. They don't show up like in any official works, like at all. But the fans use them. It's funny though, because Tokiko, who shows up in Curiosities as a an explained character that Reimu bullied, has shown up. She showed up in one of the cover images for, I think, Sengetsu-sei. She's there flying in the sky with Lily White. She doesn't have any lines or anything, it's just the back of her, but she showed up again, as opposed to green hair over here. They're basically like the fans' characters. Basically, yeah, that's not a bad way to say it. So Zun doesn't really use them, but their personalities are 100% just fan, so they can be really whatever. So Daiusei is usually put in the role of responsible, because she's the big fairy, which equates to older, more mature, and other things that become big. That's all. Tay might have been the biggest mid-boss character to really, like, take off. Because, again, she got to be her own playable character until 09. Oh, I get it. You're just running a pretend shop. Big feet. Yeah, yep, that's what I meant. Yep, just feet. I used to do that all the time when I was a kid. Oh, yep. She's here, alright. Oh! Atai is here. And I'm the bodyguard. Oh! That expression of ferocity just looks like she hasn't slept in 3 weeks and has never seen a coffee before. I'll protect Little Dai's shop and all her wares. Oh, that's precious. Thanks, Chirno, I'm counting on you. She looks tired and cranky. You say that, but are you even fit to be a bodyguard? Chirno hangover. Yeah. What? Why is it always Marisa that has to deal with the fairies? I know she gets basically the most time with any character with the 3 fairies, but I don't know, I guess it's just something about Marisa's personality that goes well with the fairies. Because Reimu doesn't really see the fairies as, like, much of anything. She doesn't really respect them. But Marisa seems to just accept everyone right from the get-go, regardless of who they are. So Reimu's kind of a dickhead in that regard. Hey now, cut it out, Marisa. Just in case, let me say this. Please don't steal anything from my shop, okay? Why you both looking at me like that? I'd never do anything like that, right, Alice? Oh, you were my backup. You too? Alright, fine, I get it. If it's so important to you, I'll pay. Well, here's a spoiler for one of the chapters in Sengetsu-sei. The 3 fairies decide they want to be friends with Reimu, but they don't know how to talk to her, so they assume that because every single person that Reimu has ever beaten up has become her friend, they antagonize Reimu to the point where they want Reimu to kick their asses so they can start being friends. And when they reveal that plot to Reimu, Reimu's like, "Are you guys alright? Like, what are you thinking here?" She indulges them. She's the fun aunt. Well, they're also the only customers her business has, like, ever seen. Remember when the Tsuchinoko business? When she was like, how do we get these vines off a tree? I have a flamethrower I could try. Does that sound good? I'll pay even if the thought of it makes me sick, I will.
売り言葉に買い言葉ね。お
Mhm.
店だけに。
Are you two done trading blows? Well, I guess shops are for trading after all.
あ、私が喧嘩を売ったみたいに言うの。
Oh,
やめてくれませんか。
oh, that's not an expression I wanted to see. Rainbow has quite a few different iterations depending on which series you're reading, yeah. It makes her an interesting character. I think Rainbow is a good, well-developed, and flawed character. She's really strong when she needs to be, but she's greedy and is full of human desire. She's not a perfect character, which is great. I like that about her. I like when she tries to scheme for more money and it blows up in her face, and she doesn't learn from it, and she really should. She's a good character. Trading blows. Don't make it sound like I started some sort of fight.
あたいは大ちゃんと違って喧嘩を大安売りしてるぞ。
Little Dai might be the shopkeeper, but I got my own pair of fists for sale, real cheap. Oh, that is such a good line. I just imagine Shirno walking up to you with that line.
勝負だ。白黒。
Let's go, punk. I'll take you on.
今はこの国を見て回っている途中なんだ。悪いが遠慮させてもらうぜ。
Still in the middle of checking this kingdom out. Sorry, but I'll pass. Fairy Wars 2. Oh, it's time. Cherno decides she's no longer gonna start shooting Danmaku. She's going full-on bare-knuckle brawl. You know what's interesting is in 12.3, one of Cherno's special attacks is she creates a sword out of ice and swings it. That's kind of sick. I'm still in the middle of checking this kingdom out. Sorry, but I'll pass. Yeah, Rainbow falls in a habit where sometimes she'll actually put in the effort, but because the effort doesn't stick unless she continues to do it, she stops doing it because she doesn't get immediate results, and then things go back to normal every single time. So she's all about those get-rich-quick schemes as a result. Still in the middle of checking.
また今度な、チルノ。
See you later, Chirno.
ちゃんとあたいの喧嘩を買え。
Buy my fists. I'll pay a premium. You trying to buy these hands? Here, they're free. You just gotta catch them. Okay, so I was about to say, wow, look how adorable she is, and then I noticed the hockey mask on the desk, and now I'm slightly concerned. What are you selling?
何をお求めですか？
Green tea. This is Marisa's stuff. F-O. Okay. So she has Star Satellite and Dark Spark. Ooh, that sounds
どう
fun.
ぞご利用お待ちしています。
Hey, why don't you buy my fists? But I won't. I wonder how much fists sell for. I guess I'll ask Lil Dai. As long as I'm here, the shop is obscure. Or, I mean, secure. Hey, what? Okay. So, I wanted to buy weapons and stuff, not items. I don't have any weapons. Okay, that's fine. Tool shop. What did it say? Daiusei's
いらっしゃいませ。
Daiyusei Fairy Shop.
何をお求めですか？ご利用お待ちしています。
Cherno, it's great that you're motivated, but I'm worried you might bother our customers. No, I'm alright. I'm gonna buy her fists. I gotta save up some money, though. Hi, Lily. This is a country of fairies. Oh, I wanted to talk to Lily. Fairies are everywhere. I heard that recently a fairy started living under the Hakaday Shrine. You would be correct. Speaking of everywhere, I've heard that there's a strange fairy somewhere here that likes to hide in the shadows of trees. Ooh. Ooh, it's time to go on a quest. Hide in the shadow of trees. Like here? Where is she? I'm gonna find her. I'm gonna find her. Where is she? Hiding in the trees. Where is she? Where are you? Well, this is gonna be the next 20 minutes, Chad. I'm sorry to say. You're just gonna have to deal with this. Ah! Hey, there we go. Look at that. Hey! Good job finding me. Fairies are everywhere. In flowers, grass, trees, shadows. I prefer the shadows myself. Hey! What? You gonna give me something? What? She didn't give me anything. Just an egg? Lame. Lame egg. So I guess I'm going in the tree? Oh, that's a nice looking bench. Is that the throne? This is the only place I haven't checked out yet. Wow. I never thought the inside of a divine tree would be like this. This is Muku's theme. Why is Muku's theme playing in a giant tree? Behold, this the inside of the Great Spirit Tree, the heart of this kingdom. Whoosh. The throne room. Muku Fujiwara. How dare you? How dare you? Man, it's even bigger than I imagined. I'm surprised this tree was able to grow so big. Well, I suppose that makes sense for something called a divine tree. Of course. Its nourishment is way stronger than a normal tree. The Great Spirit Tree gets its nutrients from memories of the residents of Genso-gyo. To be exact, the emotional energy found in people's memories. It absorbs the emotional energy from memories and then returns the memories to their owners. Emotional energy. The feelings of happiness or sadness that are carved into a memory, for example. It absorbs those for its nourishment. Is that okay? Of course it's not harmful or anything. If this was Busy Person and it used Alice's memories, this entire tree would rot from the inside. It's normal for a memory's emotional energy to fade over time. In other words, memories fade. Yeah, this just means that it happens a little bit faster. It's because the tree of life. Yggdrasil. It's all about trees and shit. I see, all the mysteries have been solved. It was this tree's fault I was so forgetful. You can't blame that one on the tree. However, it seems there's a teensy problem when it returns the memories to their owners. Sometimes multiple memories will get mixed together.
その時の記憶の混戦が原因なのかもしれないわね。
So in other words, it causes deja vus.
デジャブ
Day jobs. Yes, the tree causes day jobs.
既視感とも言うわね。
It's also known as paramnesia.
一度も経験したことがないのに、すでにどこかで経験したことがあるように感じることよ。
It's when you feel like you've experienced something before, even though you haven't.
へ
Hey.
さてと、これで一通りは
I
見
don't-
て回ったことになるのかな。
I don't know if they got that or not. Star looks concerned. Well, I guess I'm done checking everything out now, right?
ええ、めぼしい場所は大体回ったと思うわ。
Yes, I believe we've seen all the important places.
それでどうだった？
So what do you think?
私たち妖精の国、フェアリーキングダム。
Of our country for fairies and fairy kingdom.
いいところだったでしょ。
Isn't it a wonderful place?
楽しんでもらえたかしら。
Did you have fun? I had fun.
なかなか楽しかったぜ。
That was a fun... That was about an hour, wasn't it? Yep, it was pretty fun.
そうね。確かにいいところだったわ。
Indeed. It was quite fun. Uh-oh.
で、一体何が狙いなのかしら。
So what's your scheme?
狙
Scheme?
い？何のこと？
What are you talking about?
私たちは別に
No, there isn't.
相変わらず嘘や隠し事が下手ね。
As usual, you're terrible at lying and keeping secrets.
この場所を自慢したかったっていうのは本当でしょうけど。
Oh, I don't know why it's stuttering there on the recording. Maybe it's because it's 30 frames and not 60 on recording. Who knows? But it looks seamless on my end, but then I look at the recording and it's a little stuttery. I believe that you wanted to show this place off, but
それだけじゃないわよね。
that's not all, right?
まだあるんでしょ？私たちをここに呼んだ理由が。
I like Luna's face. Her mouth looks like it's like breaking down. It's almost like a ditto. Do you see it, chat? Do you see it? It's like the top left portion it's like almost becoming a ditto. There's something else, isn't there? The real reason you invited us here.
もうその通りよ。
Ah, sheesh, you got us.
ここがとても素敵な場所だってアピールしていたのは。
We wanted to show you how wonderful this place is because
あなたたちにあるお願いをするためなの。
we have a request for you. What do you mean recording at 30 FPS tiz? That's all I can do. That's you can't get any higher than that. And again, I try to output at 1080p and it auto resets me down to 720p. And I don't know why it does that. It's really weird because it only does that when I stream. Otherwise, if I do a local recording and I don't stream, the output is perfectly fine at that. But if I don't, then it goes down one. Like, it's not a big deal. It's just find that weird that it does that. It's like, why even bother being like? The thing is, I increase it to 19 by 1080, right? 1920 by 1080, and it drops down to 1280 by 720. But if I run it at 1280 by 720, it drops down one more. It's like 1136 or some crazy shit like that, and it doesn't. I don't understand why it scales down like that. It's clearly capable of doing 1280 by 720 when I scale it up. So when I scale it to that, it scales it down anyway. It's fucking weird. 4K resolution, baby. You can't even. I don't even know if I can do any higher. Like, I'm pretty sure everything just locks at 30 frames anyway. We have a request for you.
マリサ、安請け合いはしない方がいいわ。
Marisa, be careful about blindly promising to help with whatever it is they ask.
ここまで歓迎するからには相当な難題をふっかけられるに決まっているもの。
They had to butter us up this much. They probably want something ridiculously difficult.
あ
Yeah.
あなたたちのどちらかに。
Well, we want one of you to
このフェアリーキングダムの王様になってほしいんです。
become the king of the fairy kingdom.
いいぜ。
I'll do it. Oh
いい
no.
の？
You'll do it?
せめてもうちょっと話を聞くか。
What? Why don't you even ask about it first?
最悪聞かなくて てもいいから少しは考えなさいよ。
Or at the very least, think about it for longer than half a second. Well, the 60 frame, 30 frames is noticeable if you're playing, but the thing is with the recording, it's kind of hard to control. For example, at Smash Brothers, when you play, when you do 3DS Smash Brothers, the assist trophies and Pokeballs are all 30 frames, and it's very noticeable. Especially when you put it up with a 60 frames rate. But like on recording, it doesn't matter that much. I'm not personally bothered by it. Really, I'm not. But it's just I don't think I can change that, and I don't think I can output the FPS any higher than 30. But I haven't had any issues yet, so 30 seems fine with me. It's not like I'm playing any like next generation 2020. You need this graphics card to run type of games either. The games I play are all pretty easy on the hardware.
何言ってんだよアリス。
Are you crazy, Alice?
こんな面白そうな話乗らない手はないだろ。
There's no way I wouldn't immediately jump on such an interesting request.
面白そうとかそういう問題じゃないでしょ。
Whether it's interesting or not isn't the issue.
あなたたちもあなたたちよ。
And you three.
ここは妖精の国なんでしょ。
Isn't this the fairy kingdom?
ならその国を治める王様は妖精の中から選ぶべき。
You should be asking a fairy to rule over it.
私たちにお願いするのは筋違いってものよ。
Doesn't make any sense to ask us.
本当は私たちもそうしたいんだけど。
We wanted to do that, but
王様って外交とかするんでしょ。
don't kings have to do stuff like diplomacy?
私たちそういうのってよくわからないし。
We don't really understand stuff like that.
マリサさんたちは知り合いも多いし、いろいろなことを知っているでしょ。
And Marisa, you know a lot of stuff and you've met many different people, right?
お二人なら妖精と他の種族の橋渡しができるんじゃないかなって。
We thought if one of you was our king, you could be a bridge between fairies and the other species.
そういうことならレイムにでも頼めばいいじゃない。
If that's the case, why don't you ask Reimu? That was not a good question to ask.
知り合いの多さでは私やマリサに引けを取らないし、
She knows way more people than we do. Reimu also wouldn't be a very good king.
他者を引きつける不思議な魅力があるわ。適任だと思うけど。
She has a mysterious charm that attracts other people. I think she'd be good for the job.
冗談じゃないわ。
Are you serious?
隠れの巫女なんかに相談したら。
If we ask the Hakone Shrine Maiden.
こんなところに妖精の国が。
Well, well, there's a fairy kingdom here, huh?
つまりここの妖精を一網打尽にすればいたずらの被害がなくなるってことよね。
So if I just round up all the fairies, they'll cut out with the pranks, right?
そうしたら人々に感謝されて、
Then-
お賽銭が増えること間違いなし。
And everyone will be grateful and the donations will come rolling in.
おまけにこんな素敵な土地まで手に入るなんて。
Plus, I'll get all this nice land to myself.
まさに一石三鳥生じゃない。
It'll be like killing 3 fairies with 1 stone.
とか言って危機として退治しようとしそうじゃない。
And then she'll gleefully exterminate us.
ああ、まあそうね。
Oh, well, that is true.
その点マリサさんとアリスさんなら私たちとも仲がいいし、
But you and Marisa get along with us.
お願いするにはちょうどいいかなと思って。
So we thought it'd be best to ask you guys.
どうする？
Marisa is going to use her new position. She's gonna do something stupid, and then Patchy's gonna catch her, and she's gonna pull the diplomatic immunity card. And then nothing is going to happen from it. So I wouldn't trust Marisa with this any more than Reimu. What should we do, Marisa?
私の考えは変わらないぜ。さっき言った通りだ。
My mind hasn't changed. Like I said earlier,
待ってやるぜ。この国の王様ってやつにな。
I'll be the king of this kingdom. What is that? Oh, it's coming from in the game. Okay.
やったー。こ
There
れで
was-
一安心だね。
There was an instrument in there that I thought was coming from outside, and it was kind of freaking me out. Yay, then it's settled. Just leave it to me.
安請け合いをするなって言ったのに。
What did I tell you about promising to help them?
ま、本人がやる気になってるんだし、私がとやかく言うことじゃないわね。
Well, whatever. She's all fired up now, so nothing I say will make a difference.
それじゃあ早速この輝かしい玉座に。
Well then, I'll just take my place on this shiny throne. And... Oh, the tree has rejected you, Marisa.
なんだ
What the...
獅子？
An earthquake?
違うわ。大精霊樹が脈打ってる。
No, the Great Spirit Tree is pulsing.
見て、木の根が枯れていってるよ。
Look, the tree's roots are withering up.
これは根腐れか？
Are they rotting?
バカ言わないで。普通の木ならともかく、この木は真珠なのよ。
Don't be stupid. That might happen to normal trees, but this is a divine tree.
そう簡単に根腐れなんて起きないわよ。それに、
Its roots can't rot that easily. And besides,
仮に根腐れだったとしても、こんな速度で腐り始めるなんてありえないわ。
even if they could rot, it's impossible for them to go bad this quickly.
くそー！私が王様になった途端にこれかよ！
Damn it. This had to happen right after I became king.
一体何が原因なんだ？
What in the world's going on? Uh-oh.
この気配は
This presence.
何か分かったの？
Did you sense something?
はい。
Yes.
大精霊樹の根の先には感情エネルギーを蓄える場所があるんだけど、
Deep in the roots of the Great Spirit Tree, there's a place where it stores the emotional energy.
そこで動き回っている生き物がいるみたい。
There's some kind of living creature moving around down there.
きっとそれよ。その生き物が何かしたんだわ。
That's it. That creature must have done something.
何かって何よ。
What did it do?
そんなの私が知るわけないでしょ。
Oh god, why do you have to make the cry art? That just makes me feel bad. Like I'd know.
どうしよう。こんな時どうしたら。
What should we do? What do we do in a situation like this?
まあまあ落ち着けよお前ら。
I don't know, calm down you guys.
こういう時のために私がいるんだろ。
You got me for times like this.
私がってまさか。
We have you? Oh wait, that's right.
王様には国を国民を守る義務があるからな。
A king's duty is to protect their people and kingdom.
私自らが異変を調査。じゃなかった。
I'll investigate this incident myself. Or,
視察してきてやるぜ。
I'll go and observe.
本当？
Really?
ありがとう。マリサさん、アリスさん。
Thank you, Marissa. And Alice too.
って私も。
Wait, me too.
当たり前だろ。
Well, duh.
私たちの国のピンチなんだぜ。
Our kingdom is in peril.
私たちじゃなくてあなたの国でしょ。
You mean your kingdom, not ours.
私は王様になるなんて一言も言ってないわよ。
I never agreed to be a king. Agreed to be a king.
確かに。
That's true.
じゃあ王様の命令だぜ。
In that case, I royally decree that you gotta help.
取ってつけたかのように独裁政治を始めないの。
Don't start throwing around orders like you're some dictator.
王様の命令は絶対なんだぞ。頼むから一緒に来てくれよ。
A king's order is absolute. So please come with me. Please. Oh, this is a good version of Love Color Master. Oh, Color Master Spark.
もう分かったわよ。分かったからそんな目で見ないでちょうだい。
Ugh, sheesh, fine. I'll come. Stop giving me those puppy dog eyes.
こんなに立派な真珠を研究する機会なんてめったにないしね。
It's rare to have an opportunity to study such an impressive divine tree.
この真珠を研究するついでにあなたの視察とやらに付き合ってあげるわ。
I suppose I can tag along with you while I study it.
さすが話がわかる。
I knew you'd understand. You get me.
気をつけて行ってきてね。
Be careful, you guys.
絶対に無理はしちゃダメだよ。
Don't do anything reckless.
危なくなったらすぐに引き返してきてください。
Please retreat if it gets too dangerous.
おう、それじゃあ行ってくるぜ。
I'm not doing that. Sure thing. Well, let's get going. Time to go into the tree. In order to complete the Fairy King, when you want to return to the main game, once you've completed King of the Fairies, you can return to the shrine and return to the save icon. These choices will be displayed. Save and return title. Finish reminiscing and return to Hakone Shrine. So, okay. So Sengetsu Sei House, a similar facility at the Hakone Shrine. Yep. Okay, as expected. Chad, I have to pee, so just give me a second before we walk into that tree. Alright. No, I did the Sakuya one already. This is like the 11th or 12th time I think that I've booted up this game. Each part has been about 3 hours too, so I barely even scratched the surface of this game. Okay. Knowledgeable Fairy. It seems that they're in a mysterious place beneath our country. Was that the Great Spirit Tree's defense function? Well, it seems we're okay for now. What do I mean by for now? I don't know, I'm just a fairy. God, I wish I had that kind of excuse. Don't ask me. You can get down to the Great Spirit Tree's roots from behind the throne, but I'm not sure what it's like down there, so be careful. Okay. How do I do that? I'm trying. Oh, I think I have to go up the... Man... Whatever. Whatever, man. Alright, I guess we don't have anything else that we can do except go in. So this should be... Yeah, so this is the tutorial dungeon that we get to let us learn how Marisa works. Let's see. Yeah. Fairy Kingdom, a nation made entirely of fairies. This nation exists in another dimension from Genso and was built on the divine tree known as the Great Spirit Tree. Fairies lived happy, peaceful lives there, but it seems the Great Spirit Tree has a defense function to protect it from invaders. If you want to proceed deeper, please be very careful. Alright, let's take it. The Blonde Magician Group. It's quite a contrast to what we're used to. We're going in the tree to get that Kokiri Emerald. And Tiara Adjuster. Brass Knuckles. It's not a weapon, but a bottle opener. Seriously, if it's not a weapon. If you put your fingers on it, you can put more force into your task. This is a mix of the Fairies theme, actually. I think it's the final... I think it's the third boss theme. I don't remember what that one's called, though. So I recognize that riff. That means we'll probably get a rendition of Stake Your Life on a Prank, which is one of my favorites. Alright, now Marisa has brass knuckles. Let's go punch someone. Chat, you said there was art if I die to this thing, right? Does that apply to Marisa or only to Reimu? Oh, her dolls attack too. Probably all characters. Yeah, okay, why not? Oh, it's gone. The trap disappeared. Oh! I didn't realize I could do that. Destroy defense. Your normal attacks reduce defense for calculating damage effect is half. Wait, what the f- What the hell? I can do that? It doesn't even seem to have a penalty. There's no excavation. It's the walls themselves. Oh. Okay, well that's neat. Impede talisman. Bunch of free stuff. Daisei is cheering. The game said there was some gold. Oh, yep, there they are. Game said golden rooms are common. Easy secret rooms. Get down here. I don't know what you just did, but it worked. Super strength medicine, preserve gap 7, happy medicine. Oh my god, that's so much good shit. I love this. This is great. It's just like super mobile. I can go wherever the hell I want. I make the rules. I'm Marisa. Come on, nah, come back here. I didn't find any weapons in that though. Why is there a butterfly, chat? Is it leading me somewhere? Is it it's trying to show me secrets? No, it's not. Ooh, look at all this stuff. Damn, look at all that Notori stuff it's giving me. That's gonna be so nice when I get out of here and I can put it all into Reimu's stack. Daisei's got a nice bed. The thing about I noticed is it seems like the AI won't really follow you on self-made paths. Oh, I found the thing again. Well, can someone confirm or deny that? Because it seems like it's going to be a pain in the ass to have to activate that. But if I can get items that create traps, it shouldn't be much of a big deal. I can just go in at level 1, do that, get hit a few times, or use an item that brings my HP down to 1, something like that, and then just walk on it. Yeah, they don't like newly made paths. They do that in Pokemon as well. What does this do again? Strong swing. Normal attacks deal more damage but miss more often. Yeah, I don't really want that. I still don't have a weapon. What's this? Weakening. Hinadol full of evil. Just by using it, your equipment will deteriorate. Get rid of it as soon as you can. Demon. Oh my god. Chain that sucks away your spiritual power while it's equipped, you will not be able to use Danmaku. What the hell is the point of this? Increase. Oh, I see. Increase your max. You know what? No, because that'll also stop Alice from using her stuff. That doesn't seem worth it right now. I gotta check out these too. So that's pretty much the same. That's exactly what I expect. Just want to take a look. I don't know exactly how secret rooms work. Shit. So I'm not sure how to look. That was not good. This mainly gives more points to this dungeon. I don't really need any points. Points aren't anything I'm really hurting on. Ribbon. I guess that's all I got right now. What's this? A wafer blade. Okay. Oh, that's testing Goliath doll. Oh, I see. For Yatsahashi's. Okay. Well, I need some of these extra blades anyway. I'm not gonna make the Cheer No Bastard sword again, but I'll probably need some of this equipment. Pot lid. Not like it really matters right now. Figure rooms are almost always in big empty spaces on the map, so I should check. And oh, I see it. Okay, well, that would have been correct. That would have been correct if it didn't cross. What do you mean back? Previous floor? Can I do that? For grinding. Well, is the floor gonna be the same? Cause I got removed from the floor, remember? Oh shit. Okay, so she just still have Goliath. It's different? I don't really need to go back then, I guess. I'm kind of just keeping my eyes open for any potential secrets. Alice is pretty damn helpful, isn't she? That's kind of loud. Let me turn the volume down a bit. She has a bunch of little familiars to help attack with her. Oh. Weird. Following me that time. The EXP game's very small, yeah. It's not worth it. I just was confused. I've never seen that before. The goddamn face these things make. I know I'm gonna need some brass knuckles for later. Let's just move on. Why is Chen in a fairy dungeon? Because she's a fairy. Duh. Nazrin's here too. I wanna fire a Master Spark to see what it does. Potlet again. Run out of inventory slots already. Let's see. Oh, that was the wrong one. That was the wrong one. I don't want to shoot it in the hallway. I want to shoot it in a room. See what happens. I gotta see what happens. Yeah, look at the amount of Notori stuff I'm getting in here is ridiculous. So these are all just disc-shaped object tossings. These are all just like base items that I need for actual like alchemy, stuff like that. So I can use, yeah, why not? Dojinshi, magazine made from those poor. I can actually start leveling that up. Why not? What is that, chat? It's Aqua style, so it's theirs. It looks like Sanai and Kaneko, but it's hard to tell from the scale. I need an enhancement, I guess. Okay. Well, I'm gonna use this because I know that I have to level it up. The Dojin's also used for different things, but it also needs to be a certain level, so I might as well level it up, see if I can get a high level one. Oh, let me see. Swirl. Okay, so the swirl hits everyone, including my friend, so that's not that good. Wait, it hits in 8 directions, not 9. So, does it not hit my friend? Stardust. Okay, so let's try the Meteonic Shower next. I'm starving, I just realized. Did not realize that. Hyotoko. That's a mask with cursed crooked lips, also called a squirting mask. It's the Pog mask, chat. What's this do? Oh, I rather enjoyed that one. And this is Master Spark. Blah. I see. Nice, Miko orbs are gonna be helpful too. Anything I can get my hands on now will be helpful later on. That Master Spark was a little underwhelming. So, let me see. I have a preserve gap. We're gonna take a couple of these things and store them in there. There we go. How did I miss that? Did Churno melt? And I didn't realize. I'm curious to see what all the different Dojin covers are gonna end up looking like. I really like the alchemy aspect of this game. It's fun just to see the different weapons that they made that can be used. A lot of them are incredibly goofy and over the top. That fucking body pillow is great. I gotta create that. Bunnies. A rabbit tail. Small round tail of a rabbit. Super cute. Okay. Dustpan. Hyotoko. Again. Wafer blade again. Alright. Ringo heals and buffs, I think. What's interesting, I think the only Legacy Lunatic King characters I haven't really seen is Doremi. I think I've seen Doremi, actually, and Clown Piece, but I haven't got their art. I've gotten art for everyone else. I don't think I've seen Hakatia either. Well, there's Alice. Dolls War. That's a classic. Okay. Would've thought a book is not a good method of a cover. Tanuki Leaf. I have a lot of Yatsuhashis here. Compact disc. Just gonna ditch these, I suppose. I don't really need them. They don't do that much. Book stop bullets, though. Fat stacks stop impalement. Learned that from Rush Hour. Let me see. Anything I can make in here? I can turn the compact disc into a weapon with some paint. Yeah, why not? Fan. Fan with a logo on it. Feels nice when it's used. Ah, yes. The merch set. Increase Danmaku gauge goes up, defense up. When defeating an enemy, the equipment and the seal acquire additional EXP. It's not a weapon. Do brass, chat, do the brass knuckles change? Should I keep them on? Brass knuckles do change, so I should keep them on. Does the fan change to anything? Because the resonance will help increase both of these EXP gains. Yeah, that'll help. Let's keep the knuckles. Alright. Alright. I won't chuckle. Keep the knuckle. So I use the compact disc to make two basic things. It's fine, I guess. Fan is used to make other things. Yeah, a lot of the items I currently have are base materials. That's why I'm just asking which base materials I have that I need to level up early to get that out over and done with, that kind of thing. Because most, like the wooden stick, like that doesn't have a second form, but I need to get it to level 8 for like everything. Incinerated food. Can I use that for anything? I don't know why I found that, but it's I'm going to keep it. No hidden rooms in here. Don't do that. I rather appreciate when Goliath comes down and hits everything. Oh, no, 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 no. Surprisingly, Udon is tough to take out. This dungeon doesn't feel as difficult as Sakuya is, but I'm sure it'll be a bitch later on anyway. Fan doesn't change. Okay. Gets EXP fast. What's this? Iron rod, a metal rab. Okay, well. This is just my cue to collect materials. Pot lid. I don't know if pot lid does anything for me. Straw hat. They're easy to find. Straw, Unzan, thank you very much. Yeah, no. Nice. Having Alice here is a blessing. It's about time. Yeah, look at that. So she's got 3 dolls with her. Who's the third one? What was once a mushroom? A mysterious sludge that used to be a mushroom. It's rainbow colored. If you drink it, you might be able to fly. Sounds good to me. Keep that. Oh, you don't need to tell me. I keep everything. Godly Spirit Orb, that sounds good. Come on. Nice. Damn, that didn't hit her. Alright, fine. That seal is useful here. The insanity resistance. I hallucinate, but I'm not insane yet. A knife? I actually kind of want this. Ditch some water. Let me see if I can make something with that water. Make green juice. Can I make anything with that water? Yeah, so I can make all of these with the different Notori stuff I found, which is helpful. Swift medicine. If I make some swift medicine. Hasty water. Do you see the problem I have here, chat? I hoard too much shit. Oh, I can just melt Chirnos for water. Tanuki leaf. This little plant's really good. Considering how useful those are for medicine mixing, they can never have enough of them. Oh, wait. I can't get over there. If I ate that thing, I could fly. I could use a swap talisman. Hello, friends. How are you? No, let me... That was the wrong button. This works. No. Stop. Stop. Okay. Thunder Talisman. Transform Gap. Actually, yes, I would like this. This can make funny things. 7 days Talisman? I don't know. Berlin Wall. This is very helpful. I want this. Stars? What's this? One of Marisa's deals damage to enemies in the room. Okay, so these are her spell cards. I want these. Doom Dispel Sardine Head. Enchant Ichigo Shortcake. Yeah, why not? Transform my swaps. I got a big red bean kick out of it. Nice. Thank you, Alice. Frenzy Scarlet Marker. Chat, I needed one of these. I remember that. What do I get rid of for it? Oh, shit. Green tea. Don't drink it. Dismantle it. Get your... Yeah. Don't leave without dismantling everything. Onion crystal. What the fuck's an onion crystal? That's fine. No onion crystal. How unfortunate. Oh, goodbye. Alright, you can keep eating. Just gonna... Alice? Uh-oh. 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 That's kind of sick. I don't want to chase Alice around. Oh, there goes all my pee. This ain't good. I don't know what Alice is doing. She got lost. Nice. Now this is what I like to see. Free stuff. This looks pretty too. I like it. Some of the stuff I don't recognize, and I can't tell if it's because it's just later in the base game or it only can be found in this one. I have a feeling that isn't the case. Just because I recognize some of these things as being necessary, but I guess in the DLC it's just easier to get your hands on them. Oh, I don't like Kagero. Nice. Kagero has an attack that really hurts. Hey, I found Doremi. And she's gone. Star sign, okay. It's another one of these. I would like these, as many of these as possible, that would help. I got the onion crystal. Nice. Rabbit tail. Do I need, how many rabbit tails do I need, chat? How many rabbit tails do I need in my life? It's not even that great to get anything out of it. I want to keep that just in case. Fuck. Alright, whatever, goodbye. I got the, actually, I got the good one. Come on. I like having the equipment I need. Ow. Ahead of time, so I don't have to go and find it. It's really hard to be sure of what I already have, though. Nice. I don't know why she gets stronger doing that, but whatever. Wood stick. That's so important. It's literally a stick of wood. If you get hit by it, it won't hurt that much. No, but I need it. You don't understand. You don't get it. You don't understand how important this is. Fuck it. That stick enabled me to have a chainsaw. Well, not a chainsaw, but a big watermelon sword. You never know when that stick's gonna come in handy. So I'm gonna keep it close to me. Alright? Kapishka? Can there be a golden room anywhere in here? I don't see anything. Rabbit tail is used for 7 weapons. I found a green banana. I need a green banana. I'll get rid of a pot lid. So I need 9. I actually need it for 9. No, 10 things. I need a rabbit tail for 10 things. Wow. I didn't need Marisa to teach me how to hoard. That's for sure. Dead. All Wagasagi Hime does is have a lot of HP. That's it. She succeeds nowhere else. There it is. I don't know what I expected. Stuffed evil. Evil. Lucky Charm stored so much evil now inflicts disaster upon all. It no longer protects anything. I'm going to need this for some kind of strange recipe. I already tell. Yep. I don't need a dustpan. Great. Very good. Come on. I gotta clear the logbook, the recipe logbook. Pamphlet, that's new. Pamphlet for Nazarene Land, a theme park of dreams and magic. It has loads of info about Nazarene Land. Definitely get this if you ever want to visit. I do. Can I use it? It's hard to see. Chat, I have a question. Do I level up the pamphlet, or do I continue leveling up the Dojin? What do I do here? What do I do? What's the plan? The pamphlet actually changes. Okay. Pamphlet it is. Wood stick. See? That's really important. I could really use this. I don't need this. Bone of unknown origin. I can get more of those. But I really should have kept it. A Dojin. Oh, I need this too. Oh. I'm just borrowing it. What's this? A knife. Oh, I need that too. Hold on, can I... Let me see if I can do something with this. I can use... Oh, hold on. Ooh, 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 ooh. I can make things, chat. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, let's make some shit. All right, ready? Watch this. So we're gonna turn this skull with the concentrated liquid to create the thing I just got rid of. Good. Yep. No, that's fine. Okay. So now that we have that, we can use the level 8 Hyokoto that Alice is holding with a 4-leaf clover to create Tei's mask. A mask imitating a famous con artist. It's believed the beloved item of Tei Inaba, who uses it mainly for pulling pranks. No, give me that. The fuck is that? Huh? That's not what I expected to see at all. Whose man's is this? Okay. Not mix. So then we can use the Dojinshi to create a pamphlet. Fuck off. Well, that's actually fine because now I have 2 pamphlets now, I guess, in case I need it. So if only I had more stuff. And I can use this to create spiritual health. Insane resistance. Actually, that... Chat, you said that's really good, right? There we go. That's good. What am I picking up again? I have Dojins and spiritual health and happy medicine and... Oh, I can put something on my gap. Bone or knife? It's gotta be the bone. No, but the knife, right? I have a knife already. Oh... Go in the gap. Goodbye, knife. Can I do anything else in here? Hold on, I'm not done yet. No. I can use the onion crystal and the happy medicine to create this. Let's do it. Lost. Oh, fuck off. I knew it would be something stupid. I'm gonna hold on to that then. That might be helpful. If I can create blanks. Nothing. Nothing. Okay, well, chat, remind me not to get rid of that lost article talisman, considering the amount of effort I just went into making it. Stuff. Fight my battles. Yes. Yes. Fight. Cut that out. Seven days talisman. I don't want that one. G return talisman. Don't want that one. Super strength medicine is always good. Can I make anything with it right now? No. I can't. I don't have anything at all. What do you mean a ghost cucumber? Oh, wait. I can use my boner for something. If I put my boner with the concentrated liquid, I can create... Good. Very good. Great, even. High gravity. Planet Zun. What's this one do again? I'll be able to pick up items, enemy movement speed will be reduced. Can I mix this with something? No. Do I need Planet Zun for anything? Probably not, huh? No, don't insert. Yeah, let's get rid of it. Really not much to get out of it. So what's this one? Enemies on current floor will become so strong that you will want to cry. Has no effect on enemies that appeared after it's used. I want this because I'm sure this is going to be terrible and I'm going to need it. Hold on. There we go. I kind of want this, the super strength medicine, but maybe I should just... Ooh, I can get some strengthening liquid. Fuck. Retrograde drug. That's not a hard one to make. I don't know how Kuda is, but I have their stuff now. And I can get rid of the skull. Another nightmare card. Oh, there's a... Oh, chat. That's that thing you want me to get, right? The grudge fragment for a 3% chance. Which one am I holding? I didn't get it. Revival, Lord Okto's Roar. This is the revive card, which I kind of want. Kind of want this in case things go wrong. But what do I ditch? Oh, it's a hard choice. A soul gap with only 2 heals? Nah, I'll get rid of it. Alright, I'm really bad when it comes to hoarding things, it seems. And I might have a problem. Just a bit. Just a little one. And now I'm asleep. I rather like the noise that Miss Tia makes when she blinds me. There we go. Grudge fragments are super rare and useful for high-end recipes. Yeah, so I should definitely... Getting them off of that would be very nice. Understand. Okay, that's good to know. It's good to know then. Okay, so I see. This is going well so far. I don't understand what that mask that she's holding is at all. Is it... Should I keep leveling it up? Or should I increase the level on, like, maybe another Dojin or something? I want to level up the pamphlet, though. This place doesn't look too good. The chisel has a 15% chance for guard. Really? Didn't know that. This place got crusty fast, didn't it?
安心なさい
Pot lid.
全力は出さないわ
Every time she does that, I think that I stepped on a trap. Chat, who is this man? Any of the Hyokuto. Okay.
こいつめ
I'll level it up. I just don't know who it is or why there's a man. What is it about this mask? The chisel I can just find. It seems kind of rare. It's the one that has the 3 excavating seals. Star sign, satellite illusion. Deals damage to all enemies in the room. That's really helpful. And I really shouldn't get rid of too many things, but I want to keep the wafer blade just in case. Incinerator food might come in handy. That might come in handy. That might come in handy. Junko's tail. Yeah, but I'm gonna need that. You have room in the gap now, right? Nope. I have a pot lid and 2 ribbons in there because... Why do I have a pot lid in there? What am I doing with a pot lid? I think I took this hoarding thing a little too far. Just a bit. I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem. Okay? Let's get that clear right now. Alice is a way better partner than I am a character. Nice, I'm Pierre. This is great. Here's a fan. Yeah, sure, why not? Kick her ass. I'm sorry, what happened to you? Alice was purified, and Alice became a heavy drinker. What do you mean she became a heavy drinker? Not anymore. I don't know what she means by heavy drinker. She was only like that for... Oh, okay. That looks like it should hit more people than it does, but it doesn't. I can't tell if Junko is an enemy or a friendly anymore. Seal sucker? That's... I don't want to rename it. No. I want to... I didn't even know you could do that. I want to break it up. I want some gap sources. Snakeskin, iron rod. I can't really afford to carry... I could just come back to this dungeon and get a bunch of base equipment in the future, I guess. So that's an option for later on as well. There are equipment that circumvent the drunk penalty in favor of its benefits. The Oni stuff. Kick her ass. Yeah. There we go. Some of the drunk stats, higher damage boost, less accuracy decrease. So it means they hold their alcohol better, basically. Yeah, hard to tell with her, huh? Guess she just does whatever suits her mood. Yeah, that's annoying. Hey, I wouldn't say I have the best equipment right now. Although Letty affects her other people on the floor too, so that's not bad. Nice. That's not good. Cut that out. I really hate these characters that just shoot you indefinitely in big rooms. They're really fucking obnoxious. Should sit there and get hit over and over and over again. I want to use the Oni stuff because it's hilarious, but whenever I create like an endgame weapon, I stop using it like immediately because then I want to start working on another one. That's a problem I have. Where's that secret room? Oh, found it. That's a lot of people. Guess I'll just punch shit. Alright, you're up, Alice. Are you dead? Okay, no, she's not. Come on, come on, come on! Man, Ron just looks horrified when she gets hit. Look at that. Horrified. What do we got? Impede Talisman, or like free nothing. Find Talisman, free nothing. Refine Green Tea. Wait. Damn. 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 Nah. Alright. Now, what about alchemy? 3 melted metals. That probably creates an iron rod. If I had to guess. I can't make anything right now. I guess I'll just get rid of it. Oh, a lot of shit you can get out of it, so that's good. Never mind. 7 days talismans, no. Mouth sealer. I could probably end up making one of those eventually. Transform gap. I would like this one actually. Transform gaps are fun because they can create new things that I might not have. That might be helpful. It's completely random after all. So let's oh, I have a preserve room in the preserve gap. Let me see. I don't know where that room came from, but there we go. Letty disappeared since spring came. Poor girl. Black tea. Black tea's kind of rare. Kind of rare. There was an item you could have made with the refined tea. Yeah, but it was an item I already had. It's about using the items, making the ones I don't. Goodbye, black tea. Sake. This is the easy one to get my hands on. I shouldn't... Maybe I should start putting the transform gap, but I guess I'll save that for when I run into bamboo shoots and stuff like that. Because again, it makes for some good items. But getting some Nito points right now isn't bad because I don't have any to work with other than what I get in this dungeon specifically. I'm gonna do the food item. Bring it. I'll kick your ass, Letty. What? Ignoring me? I'm still using the brass knuckle, yeah? Yeah, I am. Okay, I haven't seen any change. Aggressive defense. That's Torei Jora's mask. Ancient cursed mask with a hidden evil magic. It was used for black magic, but because it absorbed too much, it is sinister self-awareness. It's wow. Can I use that for anything? Nice mask. It looks pretty damn good, actually. A cookie? This isn't good. What do the cookies do? They're like waffles. This would be a good time to use my, yeah, eat this.
なかなかいい味じゃないか。
And I want to get the other cookie as well. Let me see. What can I get rid of here? Keeping that, keeping that, keeping that. I have another one of those things, which is good. Chat, what do I ditch? I could ditch the wooden stick, but I'm gonna regret this. Everything starts with a wooden stick. Iron rod. Yeah, goodbye. Get rid of the incinerated food, but I might need it for a recipe. Do you see the problem? The problem is everything is potentially a recipe. My knuckles get bigger? They did. Himantis. An ancient Greek weapon bound in leather to negate any harm to your hand. It can greatly increase your punching strength. Cool. It's kind of sinister to see from the back like that. I'm sorry, what am I holding? Stone Monument of Dreams. Stone monument placed at the entrance of Nazarene Land, a theme park of dreams and magic. It's engraved with the silhouette of the mascot, Nazarene Mouse. Paperweight. Equipment with the seal won't be blown away. Okay. It's, what's it say, chat? I can't read it. It says Nazarene Land on the bottom, but it says something on the top, but it's hard to read. Welcome, I think? I think it says welcome. Yeah, we're going to Nazarene Land. Stage 3 is going to be a mascot suit, and Stage 4 is going to be a cease and desist by Disney. Look forward to it. Some weapons require level 82 or higher level just for rank 2. How do you even do that? How do you do that? Levels are what give them their higher rank. That doesn't make any sense. I know some of them specified specifics, but how do you increase their level without them becoming higher versions of themselves? Since the level is what dictates that. Just keep going. Oh, weapons have really high rank. That's weird. That's really weird, but I guess I'll worry about that when we get to that point. I'll wait for Blade again. Nice. Mud. I just like fusing items together to create hilarious things. She's thirsty for blood. Not anymore. Guess the effects last as long as the Junko who cast them. Because the Junko that I fought that originally purified me and what's her face? Sakuya's story. That lasted for quite a while. Oh, Daya. Finally, something to throw in the transform gap. Nice. Let's hope I get something good here. Old 10,000 yen. Ancient currency doesn't really do anything. I need a few of these, but I have a stack with Reimu, so it's not the end of the world if I get rid of it. But can I put it anywhere? Linchpin of Bonds. I don't know what that is. I can just get rid of it. 1% chance for a godly spirit orb. Saga may put a mine at a very interesting spot, huh? Another spell card. Maybe I shouldn't have broke that down, but whatever. Whatever. There's a lot of things in here. Bamboo stick. I need that. I need this. A piece of bamboo, it smells nice. It smells great. Did I not pick up the other cookie? Yes, I did. I have a green banana. I have an iron rod. I have a wood stick. I have a rabbit tail. I have a wafer blade. Eating the cookie's not gonna help. It's like the waffle or the eclair. It's really good for a quick heal for both me and my partner. So I want to keep it. Ugh. Fine, goodbye, stick. I want to see Taejora's mask increase even further. Come on. Excellent. Free stuff is always good. Well, it went from a goofy mask to a mask of a man's face. Hey, look, it's her. Linchpin of bonds. Tool used to restrain others, yet would seal away its target's body with their abilities. Do I need this for anything at all? Doing that thing again where I look through here. I have a lot of materials now, huh? Can't make anything there. Nope. 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 The answer is no. Alchemy-wise. Chat, I can combine the iron rod, the knife, and the fan. I want to do it. It's gonna create... What's it gonna create? If I tie a knife to a rod with a fan and a gunpowder... A gun? Well, I'll be damned. It's the gun. Wasn't expecting that. Where did I get frog skin? So... Okay. Also, it can explode. Is that a good thing? Grants a chance to tackle damage target's character. Okay. So does this thing level up? Can I beat someone over the head with a gun? Because that sounds kind of fun. I wouldn't mind doing that. Bamboo stick. Linchpin of bonds. Nice. Free stuff. Free stuff. Put that in the transform gap. Splash hits me too. Well, that's just not good. A rabbit tail. I need that. Huh. I don't think I need this linchpin thing. I have one in the transform gap. There. Oh, it can give a. It can give that fragment 15% chance. Damn, that hurt. I want her to do her ability, so I can see what it is. Oh, she summoned her friends. Damn, that did a lot. That did a hell of a lot. Luster sign. I don't need it. I don't need it. Yeah, it's fine. Getting the lamprey would have been nice. Oh, this is bad. There it is. Okay. Hekate used Otherworld at Magatogi called Hell's Power to the floor. This looks a bit scary. It's quite a power. Alright, never mind. It's still here, though. Hell is still here. Am I gonna die? Is this gonna go away? Well, I don't see anything explicitly saying I'm going to just roll over, so that's good. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Okay, alright. Well, this is a good time as any to use this. I don't know what that nonsense was, but, it's gone now. I found the ghost cucumber. Where do I use it? Yes. Yes. I want to make the drink with the ghost cucumber. I want to know what it does. But I don't have any room for it if I make it, so I can't do that. What about alchemy? Make another skull. Alright, I think I would like to leave. This really isn't going away, huh? What does it do? What does the summoning of hell do? It seems like it powered up Tojiko and Hikatia. Nice. See, I can't be sure. I feel like it also encourages the enemies to use their special abilities more as well, considering how many times that happened. Uh-oh. Yeah, they're doing it a lot more often than they were before. Double speed attack and defense on certain enemies. Okay. Miko summoned her followers like 3 times. I couldn't take her out fast enough. And then I accidentally took an extra step forward. Huh? Is this a dead end? Look closely, Marisa. There's a path. I see some light coming from over there. Of course it's you. Grow mad with my torch. She looks pretty suspicious to me. Who are you? What are you doing at a place like this? Chat, what theme is this? It's very music boxy. It's like that childish, sinister music box vibe to it. It kind of reminds me of Mary the Magician, but I haven't heard that song in a while, so I can't say for sure. But that is the only one I could think of at the top of my head that really, like, has a similar vibe. Wait, is this New Ace theme? Yeah, I think it might be New Ace theme. Who are you? What are you doing at a place like this? Yeah, there she is. I'm the Fairy of Hell, Clown Piece. I'm feeding this divine tree and... Wait, you guys aren't even fairies. You're surface people. Why are you here? I thought this was a fairy-only kingdom. Well, a lot of things happen. Wow, the music picked up. Yeah, this riff right here sounds very, very close to Hey an Alien, so it's probably what it is. Well, a lot of things happen. I'll explain the details later. Anyway. Seems like the Great Spirit Tree isn't in great shape. Is that your fault? You wanna know? Then check this out. What is that? It's Rumia. That's a memory core. It's the heart of the Great Spirit Tree. It stores the emotional energy the tree gathers. It's supposed to only absorb the emotional energy and then give the memories back, but... No, no, that'd be a waste. Oh, what are you planning?
記憶も吸い取ったままにしておいた方がこの真珠のためになるんだぜ。
It's better for the divine tree if it just absorbs the whole memory.
この木が成長すれば妖精はハッピー。
Once this tree is grown, the fairies will be happy.
みんなの記憶が吸われたままになればいたずら大成功であたいもハッピー。
Once the memories are gone, my prank will be just dandy. Then I'll be happy too.
さあ、もっともっと記憶を吸い取るスピードを上げていくよ。
Now I'm gonna make it absorb all the memories even faster.
ビリッツ、ルナティックタイム。
Oh, she said the line, chat. It's lunatic time.
結局こいつが犯人なんだな。
So this person's our culprit after all.
養分の過剰摂取で木が枯れたりすることを知らないのかしら。
Don't you know that the roots will rot if the tree takes its nutrients too quickly?
息を吸いっぱなしじゃ人間は生きていけないってね。
Just like how humans won't survive if they're constantly gulping in air, you know?
そうそう。それに今この木の外で大騒ぎになってるんだぜ。
Right, right. And besides, it's causing a commotion outside, understand?
なんたってフェアリーキングダムの王様であるこの私が出張るくらいだからな。
It's such a big deal that I, King of the Fairy Kingdom, had to make an official trip here.
フェアリーキングダムの王様？
King of the Fairy
あ
Kingdom?
なたが？
You? I hate that. Did you hear that delivery, chat? That was the most smug you I've ever heard.
人間が妖精の国の王様になんてなれるわけないじゃない。
There's no way a human can be king of the Fairy Kingdom.
随分と悪質な冗談ね。
Bleh.
嘘で汚れて地獄に落ちてしまえ。
This is Clown Piece's theme, yeah. What a bad joke. Get tainted by your lies and fall down to hell.
上海。
Shanghai.
ほら。
Horai.
やれやれね。来るわよ、王様。
My. Shall we, my liege? She's sticking her tongue out at me.
ああ、行くぜアリス。
Yeah, let's go, Alice. I'm gonna kick your little ass. Star-spangled ass, that's what it's gonna be. Okay, what's the plan here, chat? Do I even have a plan? I don't have a plan. I have cookies. Hold on, should I... Maybe I should give the equipment I'm holding to Alice. A little late for that. Uh-oh. Alice lost sanity. Alice speed double attack, double strength. I didn't lose mine. Maybe I should have gave that to her. You fucker.
なかなかいい味じゃないか。
Well, that was quick.
お、これはいいな。
Do me a favor and fuck off. Oh. I don't have any healing items, chat. I'm gonna die in the turn. I don't have a refined tea. I'm dead. That's the end of the game. Remember your autosave. Oh, you're right. I'll remember this. That was a screenshot. Chat, how do I escape? Alt F4, yeah? Yeah, that's the one. I hit F12 and it gave me a screenshot.
不思議の変装表 POD リローデッド。
Oh, I know. I'm not taking that.
あれ、もしか。
I have to.
安心なさい。全力を出さないわ。上海人形。
Uh. Uh. I don't know what to do here. One of the solutions is don't bring Alice. A little late for that, huh? Can't just send her home. Basically I need another spiritual health, huh? Huh. Right. Huh. I'm stuck. I'm legitimately stuck. I don't have the ability to handle this. You could de-equip Alice weapons so she does less damage when insane. The problem is yeah. That's my next best bet here. She's kind of a little bastard, isn't she? Okay, I'm gonna give this one more try, but I don't think there's a way for me to get out of this unless I have an extra spiritual health. But yeah, I might have to redo this dungeon because this is not gonna work. I don't have enough resources to block the insanity, and if I take it, she's... Chat, I took it from her. But she's still using it. You win, clown. You win. Your inventory is full. Oh, god damn it. Oh, I can't believe my ass was grassed because of my full inventory. Retry? No. How did hoarding backfire so badly? Okay, let's go to the... Let me do this. Oh, this is such a... I don't have any money anyway. Toy box. Give me your stuff. Give me your stuff. Okay. Let me withdraw. I got a lot of cool stuff, don't I? So I need another spiritual health. I know how to make it. I need the Scarlet card. How do I get my hands on another spiritual health? Let's go check the store first. Or insanity medicine. Yeah, that would help too. God, the charm would just be so much more convenient to have though. It's probably easier if I just make... What's the medicine that blocks insanity? Well, that's the insanity medicine. Oh yeah, I can make the... Insanity medicine has a seal, huh? Insane barrier. Reduces damage taken by enemies. No, that's a barrier. It's not a... not a reduction. Combine the seal onto something that the medicine has anyway. I need a... but I don't know what has it. That's the problem. Let me see. So, very obviously, spiritual health has insane resistance at 100%. So, spiritual health is the best one. I need that. What do I want to go in with? So, I had the knuckles. And all this other stuff is material. Can I alchemy anything with my inventory? Nope. 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 God, I want to know what that ghost cucumber makes, though. Stealth transmission drink, created from advanced Kappa technology, allows users to become invisible. Cool. I just really wanted to know what that did. I can make all these too. Why not? NTR fuel. NTR fuel. NTR fuel. 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 I see. Golden balls. So, that's a lot of fuel. I'm gonna get more when I go in there again anyway. So yeah, these allow me to increase my Nito fusion points. But I think I also need them for some recipes, so let's just put those away real quick. Okay. Hold on, what? Spiritual health has a yellow seal, it's also 100%, doesn't it? Yes, actually. But I don't have a way to get the seal off of this thing without breaking it. Or I don't have a seal sucker or anything like that. So, you're right. I could take the seal off of it and still have the insane resistance. The problem is I don't have a way to do that. What was once a mushroom? That has insanity resistance, doesn't it? But again, I don't have a seal sucker, so I can't get it off. I broke that gap down because I didn't think I'd need it. Well, yeah, but this only has a 50% chance of working on the mushroom. 50%, I'd rather 100. So, tell me, chat, are any of these weapons good? Do any of these weapons upgrade, or can I put the brass knuckles back on? Banana. They're all really early alchemy crap. Alright. Knuckles it is. And I'm gonna bring the Stone Monument of Dreams too. That'll be my equipment. I want to bring Alice because Alice is helpful. But I need... Whether or not I succeed depends on finding another spiritual health. No, not finding. I made it. I made this with something, didn't I? Yes, I did. I need a frenzy. I had 2 of those cards that I could have made. I could have made 2 of them. Fuck. Can I make a frenzy scarlet marker? Can I make that? What do I need? I don't know what that is. Oh. Oh. Need a pebble for that. Need an eclair for that. Need dog hair for that. Need a pecan for that. Moonwatch, frenzy, scarlet marker. No. No, that's not that. That's Someone's spell card. Insanity medicine works too. No, that doesn't have 100% resistance. Unless you're saying I can make spiritual health with a different loadout. Hold on, can I make spiritual health with insanity medicine? Oh. I don't have a dangerous drug. Can I make a dangerous drug? Fight that goddamn water that I did not keep. Wait, can I make water? Chat, can I make water? Can I make water? How do I make water? Gunpowder. I don't have poison or an antidote. I can't even make water? How, is there... Chat, are any of these water? Are any of these water? I don't have any of those. You can make poison antidote really easily too. No, I can't. I can only make antidote. You can get a Chirno melted in there. Yeah, I can. I can. But are any of these water? 3 below Dokudami tier water. Dangerous drug and converting liquid? Or is it a different one? Maybe that's poison. Medicinal plant. Sweet herb. You have sort on. You're right. I'm too low to the ground. There's only 2 below water. What? Chat. Poisonous plant, tasty water is poison. Yes. Okay. Okay, we have poison. We have poison. And we can make antidote. Yes. And with the power of these 2 items, we can create. What? Water. Yes. Okay. Okay. Water. What were we using water for again? Water and that makes dangerous drug. Okay. And then the insanity medicine. Ah, damn it. What am I missing? Huh? Huh? It's like here. Did I deposit my materials or something? Fucking victory. Yes! Good. Okay. What should I bring? What should I bring for Alice's weapon set? Anything in here worth a damn, or should I just stick with the wafer blade again? I can't give her the flintlock. Green banana. What? What? Why? Ow. Poke my eye. What do you mean green banana? Ow. It ranks up. What? Unbelievable. I'll take 2. All of them are bad. Unbelievable. Okay, but what about this? Should I just keep putting it into the mask, or should I try to make a new mask or a new Dojin? What should I do here, chat? Should I make a new mask, or should I make a Dojin, or should I just continue with the strange bunny Majora? What's the play here? Check if you can. Pot lid. What? I need pot lids? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I need a bunch of shit. Oh, this is sucky. Oh my god, look at it all. And a ribbon too? Oh no. Oh, I didn't take that shit out of my gap. Hold on. Give me... Oops. Give me this, please. Yes. Shit. Yes. 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 Compact discs, ribbons. Oh my god, there's so many. I need them for it. I don't have any pebbles. Heavy stone. Skulls. I need talismans. Oh, no one told me that. Oh shit. Set of 6 coins. Oh, there's a Dojin one. I don't have a Chirno doll though. It's a nice pillow. How do I get that? 43. With an iced frog and soft cream of dreams. Well. Oh god. There's 2 of them. I don't have a mouse tail. Oh, but I have this. Okay, I can make something with... I can make something with bottled cola. Okay. So I can make something with Mentos and bottled cola. With the mask. Alright. That lid will make a Tengu shield. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta collect some shit. I don't have a mouse tail. That makes the pamphlet, of course. Rabbit tail. I don't have that. Yamame Sunday, that sounds great. Don't forget, I have that fork. And even more new. Oh no. And the Hakurei donation box. Oh god, it keeps going. Myorin donation box. Oh no. Oh, I gotta level that up. Oh, there's so many! I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it. I thought I brought all my materials with me. Okay. So I'm gonna bring I have the banana, and I'm gonna bring the next mask with her, like this. So, brass knuckles, stone monument of dreams, spiritual health. Give her spiritual health. Alice's big green banana, and a Laffy mask. What a mishmash of fools we got here. I don't think I need to bring anything else into the dungeon with me. I think I'm okay. Do I have food? The cookies would be good. Gonna keep those now. Spell cards? Yes. Yes, you're right. Nightmare Heavenly Light. No. I'm gonna take this out actually. I might need that. So let's put these in the important gaps. Oh, it's scary managing important items with transform gaps. Oh, very scary indeed. I don't have any money or anything. I was kind of hoping everything would work out on that dungeon. 1 fuel just in case. I don't really need it because mixing doesn't take that much to begin with, and I'm not fusing, so 590 is perfectly fine. I'll just hold on to all that in the meantime. Man, I'm ready to try again. Oh, there's that. I have my materials, see? Everything's here. Unfortunately, I don't have enough time to try again right now. But I'm ready to go right into it next time, so that's good. Well, that was fun. I went through a painful process to create water. I didn't think that was gonna be what made or broke that, you know. We got to see a few things today. We saw a stupid dungeon that wants me to do it with no items. We saw a Sanai body pillow, which only costs like 9,800 yen. That's kind of pretty good. It's a good price, actually. Very good price. I'm sure we'll make that somewhere down the line too. Don't worry. That's about 4 hours, as I said, a longer one because the next time I play this won't be till like next week anyway. I just wish I had beat Clown Piece, but I'm also thinking if I did beat Clown Piece, the cutscene would have extended past this point anyway. So no, good progress, some couple stuff. I'm gonna try and hoard up on some of those base equipments because they're gonna be very necessary later on. And it's fun to see what they create. It's fun to take a random item like a stick and turn it into the God-killing blade. Or take this book that has a picture of Sanai on it and turn it into, well, who knows what it'll turn into. A better book. An even greater book. The progression system is funny. The items make me laugh. The Majora's Mask and the Tay Mask. The Killer Bunny. The Flintlock, which is just a blunt weapon. It's great. That was good. That was good. I enjoyed that. So yeah, next week I'll be back and we'll do more of that. Should go fine this time. I have 2 Spiritual House, so Clown Piece Gimmick is going to be completely avoided, and I'll be able to get some more stuff going with the items I have, and we'll see if I can turn them into anything. That'll be fun.